Mother. What up?
What up?
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of In Your Face Podcast with your boy Ritalin and the peanut gallery that I brought with me today. We're going to have a lot of fun, talk about the Rams, talk about the Carolina win. We didn't do a recap on that this week, but we're definitely going to get down with that as well. Also, don't forget to check out Power P on Fridays at 8 p.m. with Lady E, Montana, and Tweet. The show's still going lit. So make sure you check that out. And they talk about women empowerment and relationship advice. So it's kind of interesting. So check it out. Anyways, let's just get right into it, man. Oh, you know who this guy is?
Relationship advice.
It's my boy Jose. No, he's new to the show, man. He's gonna bring a little.
Hey, work time. Hey, work time, Jay. Baby, call me J Dub. You know what it is.
All right.
Check it up.
What we got underneath the mask, man?
The master assailant, motherfuckers. You don't know?
All right. So let's get into this, man. Let's get right back into Carolina, man. How'd y'all feel about the game last week?
We won. It was a blowout. Somebody go get Bridgewater's ass repaired.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up second half and was like, "Oh shit, we down 17-7." I was like, "Oh, we about to lose." But
That's what it feels like, man.
But we a real ass second half team. That's what we are. We're a real ass second half team. That's what the fuck we do. Second half, we turned it the fuck up. Tom Brady be getting in that locker room and being like, "Y'all better stop fucking up. I'm out next year."
Every time you get that first little turnover, man, it just fucks you, man. That's been twice for Ronald Jones, but
Yep.
obviously he redeemed himself real quick.
Yep.
That's Ron Burgundy.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big ups on
In the background.
big ups on BA for not pulling him for that fumble though.
Nah,
that's
BA
real shit. That's real shit because he pulled him quick last time he fumbled. He fumbled and they pulled his ass immediately,
Yeah.
and I felt like that was a bad choice.
All right. So
You asked, there it was.
That's what it is.
no, you know what? The game went great. I'm tired of the defense though. Waking up late in the game, man. I need them to be on fire in the beginning.
Second half.
You know, start that shit up. I'm tired of playing down too and catching up. You know, Brady had a hell of a fucking game. Let's not forget, man. He still had. I think he would have had 4 other touchdown passes. Had you know, he didn't overthrow a few, and
That's the shit. You never know.
you know, could have hit Tyler Johnson in the lower numbers, but you know, still he had a great game. Ronald Jones, 98-yard run, broke a franchise record for us, except that only 5 running backs or 5 offensive plays have ever done that in the history, I think. So
He had
that's
the longest run in Tampa Bay history, right?
I believe so.
98 yards.
Man was on fire, man.
You got keeping as number one. I fucked up. I honestly thought Fournette would have took that spot by now. I fucked up on that one.
Fournette's dancing too much in the background, man. He's a powerhouse at like
That's
fucking
true.
Ronald Jones is.
Ronald Jones running like Emmitt Smith.
Who you think catches better out of both of them?
Fournette,
Think so?
by far.
So he should be the third down back.
I agree.
We drop a lot of passes.
Third down back. That's your third down back.
I agree. He protects the quarterback better as well. Buck Kings, motherfucker. That's who it is.
You know what it
So
is.
you know, how did you guys think about the offensive line shift change where you put who was it? Jensen to the left and Shipley, I think in the center.
Marpet's on concussion protocol, right?
Again, he's on concussion. Something happened to him again.
More than
That's-
what you said,
that's
bro.
long.
You
That's
said
long.
He didn't know much.
That's long.
He knows more than you already.
That's long.
He's not playing tomorrow.
He's not gonna play tomorrow.
Not
That's
yet.
fucked up. That's
Jensen
long.
will
That's
be
too
taking
long.
the spot.
Why they said he didn't clear though? It's supposed to be like
2
what?
weeks now, right?
What's concussion protocol? It's usually like 5 days, right?
Something. I guess something might have happened like in Friday.
Must have been serious in practice
I
or
don't think
something.
he was
Yeah.
feeling it.
I
I don't think
believe
he was
it's
feeling
fine.
it.
It's all like he's
Still
got
dizzy.
headaches and stuff like that. It's headaches, headaches getting while playing, and shit like that.
He might not be feeling himself.
Oh, so he's telling the medics that he can't fucking play.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's how they do the protocol. They do the evaluations and shit.
For sure, for sure.
Certain things, it's like, yo, that's why they were like, they take precautions with that shit.
That's smart though. Smart.
Chris Godwin's been playing with like a broken finger for forever now.
That motherfucker had the cast with he was catching with 3 fingers or some shit. That shit was wild.
What I'm going to say, though, is look, Marpet is our best lineman, and we're going against the best D-line player in the NFL. He would have been matched up a lot of times with Aaron Donald, and now we got to bring in Shipley, play center, and then we're going to move Jensen into Marpet. So, which he did great. He was the reason that 98-yard happened last week.
It looks
So
like
Jensen's a fighter. Like, Jensen's more aggressive than Marpet is.
See, but my thing was I was mad at Marpet last year because every time Winston got sacked, it was because of Marpet.
Donovan Smith, you think?
No, not last year. It was always Marpet. Marpet had most of the penalties. He had most of the time getting beat. Somebody who beat the lineman that came after Winston. It was normally Marpet. I found myself being angry as fucking Marpet all the time last year. But now this year, everybody's saying that he's a top lineman.
yeah.
Do you
As of right now, we're out. The only people we got out is Tanner Hudson and Marpet.
do you think that the O-line movement is?
Y'all agree with me or no? Y'all remember last year Marpet was pulling a lot of bullshit last year.
I mean, I don't particularly agree with you as being the worst offensive lineman.
I don't mean the worst, but he was like the one that was highlighted for the most fuck ups last year.
I think they all struggled last year, and I think that was morely because Winston held the ball too long. And you give any defense enough time to pin the ears, and the way how much we threw the ball, we didn't run the ball at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
You ask some guys that constantly play in that running back, protect. You don't allow the offensive lineman to go out and push.
Marpet is what, 69, right? I
Uh,
believe 69.
I don't think he's 69. That's a great number. I
74?
remember.
74.
Yes.
69 or
You
74.
remember what number
74?
Marpet is?
I think
He
74.
said 69. I don't think 69.
I just remember his number getting called a lot. I remember his number getting called a lot. 74.
They used to phantom call the number 69 all the time. Back 69 is eligible
What number did you say
receiver.
it was?
69 is eligible receiver.
74.
That's what that.
But look, Marpet, if we was gonna isolate people on the line, you had Joe Boyd, who was playing right tackle last year, Dotson. Was it Dotson? DeMar Dotson. He was struggling all year.
You're right.
Donovan Smith never shown to be elite or even good. In my eyes.
Here's my
They
thing.
got him 64 on Madden,
You
bro.
gotta think.
Or
You gotta
68.
keep this into consideration too. Winston held the ball longer than a lot of quarterbacks, so that could have been a big factor where Marpet couldn't hold his shit long enough for Winston to get his pass off.
I felt like last year they were like, "Fuck it, let's throw Winston to the fire. Let's see if he can be that quarterback."
Hey, I can't believe they put Taysom in front of his ass on the Saints,
They went ahead and
and they
said,
still won.
A tight end intercepted his
Oh
position.
my god, bro! He was he was a number 1 overall quarterback, and then put
He's got loose hands. He fumbled again. He's gonna fumble.
Taysom Hill had like 18
He's gonna
passes his
fumble a
whole
lot.
career.
He's gonna fumble a lot.
"You talking about Winston?"
No, Taysom Hill. He fumbled again. He fumbles a lot.
But they won that
They
game,
fumbled
though.
that
They won
game.
that game, though. That's kind of worrisome for our division. If they can still win with Taysom and they got Mr. I can throw 500-yard Winston on the bench, we got to worry about shit like that. You know what I mean?
But it was against Atlanta. Now, if Atlanta gives us
That's
trouble,
true.
I'm going to be mad as fuck if
That's
Atlanta
true.
gives us trouble.
Yeah.
Atlanta known for
Atlanta
fucking
look
games,
trash.
though. We know that.
Detroit didn't even score against Carolina.
That's crazy. That shit blew my mind. I couldn't
We played
believe that.
Detroit too. We played Atlanta,
I couldn't believe
Detroit,
that.
Atlanta.
Detroit,
I'm on
I think
DraftKings, and I took Cleveland's defense, and I wish I would have took.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Carolina.
wish I would have took Carolina.
Yeah, bro. Like
Well,
we got.
I mean,
the
Cleveland
Rams.
scored more points, I
We got
guess.
the Rams. We got to beat the Rams. The Chiefs lose tonight against the Raiders. We play the Chiefs. Then we got to bye. Then we're back. Then we play Minnesota here.
What y'all worried about with the Rams?
Chiefs lost?
No, they're playing the
Almost
Raiders.
Defensive
Right now.
games.
Yeah,
Mark.
what's the score?
Donald, one
Yeah,
player.
no.
If you had to name one player, you more worried about Jalen, or you more worried about Donald?
I worry more about the defense. to be honest.
I'm
what?
saying, like,
For
which
what?
one player
Well,
on
I
the
mean-
Rams defense you more worried about?
Donald.
You worried more
Donald.
about Ramsey or Donald?
Donald.
Yeah, but our line,
What?
our defensive line is more capable of holding over Donald
You
more
mean
than
O-line?
our O line. I think might be more capable than our backs might be capable of holding down Jalen.
Well, let me ask you something. But I'm saying with the O line that we just played with last week, could this be the new O line? Do you think if Ali Mark comes back in, does he go to center?
I
And then-
personally
and then
would
keep
like-
Jensen on the left.
I believe if I had my way, I would leave Jensen as a guard, but I would move
I would switch
Marpet
it.
to right guard
I would switch it every
and
game,
take Kappa out.
depending on what your strong side and what you're not. I'd switch it up every game and see what works.
I felt like the aggressiveness of Jensen matched up with the non-aggressiveness with Donovan
Yeah.
looked really good over there. I think Marpet moving him over there with the rookie,
Bro.
Worth, and
Yeah.
then have Shipley just
Same
like
side,
Yeah,
same
that's
side.
it. I mean,
yeah,
bottom
that's
He
line-
smart.
played right guard for a
Bottom
long
line,
time.
bro,
He
that's
played
gonna
center
be-
too.
That's going to be tomorrow's main factor. That line tomorrow.
O-line versus their D-line.
Same, vice versa, bro.
Anytime Brady gets pressure on him, the
That's
game's
what I'm
over.
saying.
We go as far as Brady
Well,
takes
I mean,
us,
dude, if he
right?
as long as we can give him at least 3 seconds, give that
Look.
3 seconds. I mean, with our receivers, we should be getting.
We got the best
I think
receivers.
AB has a breakout game tomorrow.
Got to be something.
Do we not got the best wide receivers ever
Ever.
for
And
any
they're
team?
quick. They're quick to
Like,
break out of that 3-second drop. 1, 2, 3. Just give them that 3 seconds, bro. Get it on.
Only team I think that could ever compete with the wide receivers that we have in our group is the St. Louis Rams. Back when they used to have Isaac Bruce.
I watched that
Warner.
game recently. That recap. It
Kurt
was in the
Warner.
'90s.
Kurt
Kurt
Warner,
Warner versus
yeah.
Sean King.
Yeah,
Woo, that
Yeah,
shit
that
was
was
that was a
nice.
badass game. That shit was bad. It's
Yeah,
on
I shared that
YouTube,
shit.
man. They had that little
Oh, yeah.
the little
What they call it?
highlights of it. Yeah,
the
yeah.
baddest show on turf is what they call it.
Yeah, that shit was badass.
Yeah.
God damn, that game was good,
Bro,
man.
Derrick Brooks will give me the ball.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Barber had a pick in that game
Yeah.
too. Barber had a
Yeah,
pick
you
in that
can't
game.
do all that.
Yeah.
Barber should already be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion.
Derrick Brooks.
Iron
I was
Man.
kind of a baby for the Sean
Brooks
King
and
days.
Lynch,
I was a
bro,
baby
all
for the
that
Sean
whole
King
fucking
days.
defense.
I was
Like,
a teenager.
Rock.
Yeah, we got to be at least in the 7th or 8th grade, maybe 9th or 10th.
I was a few years
Hey, you know what I'm
older
saying?
than
Yeah, we was jits though for that. You know, we was straight jits for
I think
that.
I might have been in middle school.
I was a
for that.
When
Buccaneer
Sean
fan at
King
that
was a
time.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I think we were in middle
Sean
school.
King was tough.
He was. You know what? I thought he would run more. When I went
ran
back
a lot in that game.
when I went back and watched a lot of those games, I thought he would have ran more.
Tucker. Who was this? Mostly Gruden didn't coach Sean King, did he?
No, that was Dungy. That was
Dungy
Dungy.
did all Sean King.
That was Dungy.
Dungy just couldn't get a quarterback. I feel like Dungy could have maybe got over the hump with a good
Still to
quarterback.
this day, real Bucs fans say that he handed over that Super Bowl team.
I don't think so.
People say he handed over that Super Bowl. That
You believe
Gruden
that?
just kind of floated them.
You
A lot of
believe-
people, a lot of Bucs fans will say that Gruden
Yeah,
just
but
kind of let them get in, and then what played it all off is they say that because he was the Oakland coach, that he knew a lot of their shit, so they were kind of
both
fucked.
both Gruden teams were in the Super Bowl that year. He called every
You're
play
right.
on
You're
offense
right.
that year.
You're right. What
And
they say,
he
and then
recruited like 12 new starters.
the quarterback, what's his name? He got caught with
Brad
a bunch.
Johnson?
He got caught. No,
Oh,
for
Gannon?
Oakland.
Rich Gannon?
He got caught with a bunch of hoes in a hotel or some shit like right before that Super Bowl.
Rich
The
Gannon
quarterback, the quarterback for Oakland got caught with a bunch of hookers and a bunch of cocaine in a hotel, like right before that
Really?
game or some shit like that.
He played, though.
Gannon, right?
Yeah, he
Rich
played.
Gannon.
Yeah, he
Rich
played,
Gannon.
though.
He still played. He still. It was the 90s, bro, or 2000, 2001,
did. Warren
2001.
Sapp got caught with some hoes, but he beat his hoes up, so so you know shit got bad for him. But he beat up the hoes. He didn't want to pay his hoes. That was the problem. You got to pay your hoes.
sold his,
If you go use them, you got to pay.
He sold his Super Bowl ring because he was bankrupt. So
Bro, because he ain't pay off all them hoes from that one night. He was like, I'm still in debt from that one night. God damn.
He's
You gotta
still
think-
my favorite player, no
you gotta
matter
think
how
he
many hoes he beats up.
He was a white boy quarterback from Oakland. He was on that shit. In the 2000s, in the early 2000s, he was on that shit. You know he was on that shit.
I would never give Dudgy credit for Gruden's Super Bowl because Gruden called every single play that year.
That team was being built.
That team was built by a GM that built the team. Dudgy didn't build the team.
Tony was coaching the right
Dungy
way.
ain't build that team?
No, Sapp and Brooks were there before Dudgy.
Blurry.
Oh yeah, they were there before. They got Booger and who's our
No,
lineman?
just like put your hand and let it unblur you out, son. It's
What's
blurry.
up,
It's blurry.
Larry?
Mm-hmm.
It was Booger McFarland, Sapp,
We want to name that D line. Simeon Rice
Simeon Rice,
came from the Cardinals.
and then who was our fourth one?
Spires.
Spires. That's who it was. Spires was a low key a beast that went under the radar because how hard the other three were.
He ate because of the other three too.
Oh yeah, because they had a double team. You had a double team Sapp. You got me fucked up. You got a double team Sapp or Booger. One of them. They ain't calling Booger for no fucking reason.
Reggie White was
Turn
the
that
only
on.
person I'd probably say that was better than Warren Sapp at D
Turn that
tackle.
on.
Turn what up?
Yeah,
Don't be doing me like that on camera.
unbelievable, bro. We're over here trying to have a conversation,
Unrealistic.
and you're
No,
over
I'm
there
trying
trying
to
to
fix
watch
the
the
camera.
show.
I'm trying
You're
to
watching the
I'm
show.
trying to fix the camera for your view.
You're watching the show on your phone while you're watching it live.
No.
At the same time, don't touch my fucking hat. All right, you know what I'm saying, man? What's
Yeah.
going on, bro?
You lost views.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all like what you see, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and follow button. Hold on, man. I'm talking
Like
really
that
quick.
shit.
Man.
You
Like
didn't even
that
mention
shit.
that we got Vita V's long distance family member up in this motherfucker.
Hey, look.
I was gonna let her introduce herself as that,
I'm
man.
gonna talk to the
How you gonna
cousins.
take over, man? Right when I'm about to get.
We're gonna try and get that man up on here. I'm telling y'all now. So I'm gonna talk to the cousins, man. South Pacific Islanders, boy, out here. Hold up. What
I
up?
just want y'all to call in and talk some
What's
shit
that?
to this dude right here, man. 727
Ain't nobody about to fucking hawk out here. That's racist. That's racist.
Oh, shit.
Tell him to talk some shit, man.
I've been
Call
known to get called racist from
God
time to time.
damn.
Unbelievable. I can't bring this guy anywhere on my show anymore.
I can't either. I put the mask back on.
Put the mask back. Put the mask back
Put it
on.
back on.
We can't see your face though, boy.
Back. I'm back.
Bro, how about today? How about today? This is a little off subject, but how about I go and pick him? I come and pick him up at what's that? What'd you say? Anyways, I picked this dude up today at Abbey Road on the way here. And like I pull up and I'm like, yo man, I'm outside and this dude just like walked up and was just like thought I was his fucking Uber, man.
I said,
was
"What
just
are
like,
you, USA? What's up, you Brandon?"
Yeah. It's not a random guy. It's like thought I was me. It's like walked up. It's like,
Who's watching the show? We got some comments on this bitch yet?
yeah, we have a few.
Let's see what they're talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying? Sherelle says, let's go Tampa Bay. Victor says, pass
So,
that
Sherelle,
shit here.
Yeah,
Appreciate you watching the show always,
Travis
girl.
says, who
What's
that?
up?
Fix the O-line. Y'all win the Super Bowl.
hit the
Yeah,
light.
we
Yeah,
know,
we
we
are.
know,
We
yeah.
finna win that bitch.
G
We definitely
says,
finna win that bitch.
relax. They were playing against the
Definitely
Falcons.
finna win that bitch.
I mean,
Donald.
usually they're scores, man. They
They
didn't
was
really
talking about
show
Wilson
us there.
Wilson.
Falcons have been trash this year. That Ryan looked like pure
They're
trash.
trash.
Even it's, yo, it's
Watch them
just-
play
it's
good
just
against
like, bro,
us.
after the Saints game, bro, it's like anything. It's just like
The whole
it's
division is
scary,
trash.
bro. Like,
The
Besides
I
us.
just feel like anything.
Panthers are good,
The
bro.
whole
anything-
the whole
anything-
division's trash
I mean, yeah, we
besides
came
us.
back
They
to the
better than their
Panthers.
record is. That's what they are.
But it's just
Panthers
like-
are better than their record
It's
is.
just like, bro, it's scary. Like,
Who's the low
it's-
total?
it's
Miss
a little
Atlanta.
consistent.
Atlanta, right? They the low
Yeah.
total, right?
tomorrow night's gonna be a fucking. If we don't win tomorrow night, we're in deep shit.
We're going to be
That's why
playing
it's
for
like-
wild card.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And
know,
then we'll play the
honestly,
Chiefs next
I've been
week.
talking to some people have been saying that it's probably better off if we go wild card,
Oh, yeah.
I want to go
Way better
13
we
and
go
3,
wild
bro.
card.
Right?
We're going to be playing the NFC fucking East.
Yeah, but no, man, it's the football. It's
NFC
NFL.
East is
Anything can
trash.
happen. Anything can happen, bro.
Who
You say
are
trash,
the NFC
What are-
East
hey,
you're scared of? The Cowboys are done.
It ain't about
What are-
scared,
what are-
it's just
hey,
like,
what-
bro,
No, I'm just
anything-
saying, who would you-
anything can happen, bro.
What are
Those
the-
are the ones who you want to play with.
Anything
What are the
can happen.
odds right now that we win the division? What are the actual odds? What are like the betting odds
Yeah,
on
like
us winning the
20%.
division?
Depends,
And
man.
now that they
Over
won,
over
now
Saints,
before-
over the Saints, right?
Yeah, it was 20%.
Because Carolina and Atlanta, they the fuck out of here. They the
See,
fuck outta here.
Saints- Saints-
They
Atlanta
both
is-
got losing records. They the
Saints
fuck out of
got
here.
us because they beat both games. So
Yeah,
regardless,
so they
regardless,
up in
stay
the
on
division.
top.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got us regardless unless we went out and they lose.
they got to lose some games.
Yeah.
But they don't have fucking Breeze. So, I mean, the possibility of them losing out.
You know how many ribs that bitch, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, look.
You know, like,
Hey, hold on.
I heard like
Hold
12
on.
or 13.
Hold on. Lamar Jackson lasted a whole year, and then what happened? They figured him out, and it was a wrap. Taysom Hill ain't gonna be able to do that shit next week. You got me fucked up if these real ass coaches ain't gonna know what the fuck to do against that next week. What happened to Cam Newton? He was doing that shit in the beginning of the year, and they was like, "Oh, look, the Patriots are straight without Brady." And then all of a sudden, everybody was like, "We're not gonna let you just wildcat us to death. Oh, fuck you up. This ain't college, bro. This ain't college. We get paid millions. I will fuck you up. You got me fucked up with that."
He's like Tim Tebow. He didn't even like Cam Newton. Cam Newton, he's on a whole nother level.
Taysom, I think, got a better arm than Tebow.
He's got better arm, but he's like that's how he runs.
Tebow had a cannon. That's
how do you not know? How do you not know? Like whenever we played against the Saints and Breeze was behind the snap and
we always lose to the Saints though.
Yeah.
What we lost to the Saints the year we won the Super Bowl.
Why you gotta do that, man?
Yeah,
ain't that right?
When you know Taysom Hill comes on the field, you know they're running the ball with him.
Somebody
put that. Know that?
Somebody put that out on Facebook. We lost to the Saints twice the year we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's the thing. We beat them in the
we lost. We got swept.
Season, beat them in the
got swept.
But I mean, we still don't want to.
No, the Super Bowl. No, we lost both games. We lost both
games
in the regular season that year.
But we've also had our most fucking crushing game to the fucking Saints. That shit was crushing. I was sad as fuck at my house when we lost to the Saints. I was so sad.
Jameis Winston snitched us, dog. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
No, he definitely did.
Oh,
he definitely did. I'm with him. What? Chewing W's? He gave out all kind of shit. He definitely did. He definitely did. He gave him the inside. No, he didn't. You know what he said? He said, "I know what Mike Evans is allergic to." Drop that shit in his shake. Drop that shit in his shake. Drop that. He snitched everybody on us, bro.
Who the fuck goes up in the camera and starts eating W's on the side? We didn't even talk about it. The man sat there and did this with the W.
What he played? He played 3 snaps?
He didn't do shit.
He played 3 snaps?
Yeah, 3 snaps about throw a pick.
It's going to come back and hunt. Breeze wins.
He's a punk bitch, and you know it. Don't even defend that.
He's going to come in threes, bro. Like, Breeze was out. I'm telling you, man.
Just Winston plays,
you gotta be patient and humble, bro. It's like, hey, listen, they got us, so I really can't talk shit.
I tell you what, he might get crabs from Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? He might get crabs from Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? I hope.
It's just like, bro, you got to focus on these games now, man. Like tomorrow and the Chiefs game is the most important as fuck, bro.
That's perfect.
I don't want to lose tomorrow and they fucking beat the shit out of the Chiefs. Like, I want that shit to beat the shit out of the Rams, beat the shit out of the Chiefs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, we got to have that type of fucking momentum.
I think the Chiefs game is going to give.
Yeah, that game is what I'm worried about. What do y'all think about that fucking Chiefs game?
I think that's our toughest game.
I'm more worried about the Rams.
We spanked Oakland though. Oakland, but that's MMA math. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say because you beat one team that you're gonna beat another team.
And then spank the guys.
Yeah, no, you can't. No, you can't.
We did in Green Bay after we lost the Bears.
That run game works. We're unbeatable.
That shit made no sense.
Then they're gonna be
we ran 4 times against the Saints.
I think it has to do with the day that the game is played and the time that the game is played too. That's real shit. That shit that they were talking about the Bucs, they're doing night practices now because they want to have them hyped up on nighttime schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Turnovers.
Yeah, you got to put the pressure, man.
Time for turnovers, right? Tell them about turnovers, Brandon. Take over for a second.
Bro.
Tell them about the turnovers, man. We need turnovers. How many turnovers, Brandon?
We need three INTs tomorrow and a lot of pressure on that.
Hey, we might have the defensive rookie of the year.
A lot of pressure on the QB tomorrow.
Hey, I say 1 fumble, 3
Who's
picks.
going to get how many?
Hey, Winston.
And what
defensive rookie of the year?
Side of the fucking field.
Throwing most picks.
Oh, we talking about defensive rookie of the year?
Yeah.
You talking about Winfield Jr.?
Winfield. I said Winston.
He's going to get an interception
Winfield.
And a sack.
That's where the fumble
defensive rookie of the year, right there. That's your boy. Defensive rookie of the year.
Definitely have a forced fumble, I think.
Because they haven't blitzed him, but he blitzed really good. I don't know why they haven't been blitzing him.
The rookie of the year.
Double back, man. Back to back.
Man, the glue?
I can't, man.
close.
Not you, yeah.
D, yeah, defensive rookie of the year. Your
Let me
boy
get one
gonna
of these
get it.
beers, though, Jose.
Go ahead.
Get a little loose. Bro, look at this guy, man. He's always spoiling the fun out of the podcast, bro. Every single time, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, share, and follow button, bro. This is what we're doing on here, man.
I'm behind.
Fucking popping pills, talking shit.
Hey, ain't this some
Edibles.
So that's
Hey, this some fucked up shit.
Segment, TFT, time
Look.
for turnovers, right?
And the dudes at the store in the hood don't even buy 6-packs. They just buy a bunch of beer and put them in plastic racks.
Well, it's all that. It don't fall, man.
Listen, do me a favor. I got some scissors. Cut that up. For the sea turtles.
Say the sea turtles. Hey, yeah, for sure. We from
Hey,
Florida.
we promote.
We promote
Wildlife
life.
safety.
Life.
Wildlife
Life.
safety.
Survival of the sea. You know what I'm saying?
Ninja
Keep it alive.
Turtles.
Keep it
But we ain't
alive.
fucking with no master swimmer.
And you can't put this pirate ship on the ocean if there is no ocean.
Lady E says, what's up?
Good, Lady E. Roast us back, girl. You can do it.
Go ahead. Throw something out there. I'll throw something.
Heather, I don't even know how to say that last name right now.
Try that again.
Well, you know, spell it
Say the
out.
name properly.
Heather, you say it, man. You know how to say it?
I ain't even got my glasses on.
Well, Heather, I don't know how to say your last name right now, but thanks for coming.
Heather Heisman. What's up, Heather?
Heisman.
I know.
That's not even correct.
That's not even correct either.
I don't know my glasses.
Hold on, that's your
That's
real
my
ass.
homegirl,
That's
Heather.
your real ass phone number.
That is
Nah, dog.
That's the number I helped them
Damn, bro,
generate.
it's my business number, bro. Thanks for taking it out, man. I gotta take it out. Unreal, bro.
Hey,
Hey, call him. He might be at the crib right now. This might not even be
anybody's
real.
welcome to call in the show
Call in
anytime.
the show, bro.
Hey, call in. Go
Talk
ahead.
shit to this guy right here,
Call.
man.
You ain't finna talk shit to me. I'll
Talk
roast
shit
your
about it.
motherfucking life
Listen.
up. You don't want that smoke.
We love getting in your face. So if you on the
behind the curtain.
We already.
Rams fans,
If you
Rams
watching,
fans,
we
let's
already
hear
in
from
your
the
face.
Rams
We in your face. Keep
Well,
doing
I
that
gotta get on
laundry.
here.
So who's getting what do I say? Some turnovers. Who's getting turnovers tomorrow?
Winfield Jr.'s interception at a fumble.
Carlton Davidson. Davis gets
Carlton Davis. a
Hey,
pick
I'm
for
going.
sure.
I'm going against the grain. I'm gonna call JPP with the strip sack.
Last year,
I'm gonna call JPP with the strip sack.
I'll double that one.
Last year, didn't
I'll
got
take
that
that.
sack and ran it back in. Remember the fumble recovery, ran it back in.
My dog doing it
Sue
with
had an
3
interception,
fingers. My
or
dog
not
doing
Sue,
it with
but
3
JP
fingers. My dog blew
JP
his
had an
hand off.
interception last week.
Dog
JP
blew his
had
whole
an
motherfucking
interception
hand off.
last week.
Hold it at the top.
JP had the interception. Absolutely.
Dog blew his whole motherfucking hand off.
Heather says she's a. Oh,
She's a whack ass Bears fan, I think.
Lady E says Tampa is trash. Big white tee.
You better watch your mouth.
Yeah.
I got your man right next
Hey.
to me. We'll put holes all in his ass.
Who's your team though? That's what I want to know.
She's a Bucs fan too, man.
She's just trying to
She's
be
just talking
salty.
shit.
Don't be talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Man, you can't put your nuts in anything but a Bucs. You know what I'm saying?
12 point.
That's
When
funny.
you ain't a Bucs fan, how I'm gonna fuck with you? I'm gonna have to get you tested.
Hey, I'm a Milwaukee Buck fan off default. Greek, I be celebrating the Greek
I mean,
freak
really?
like he part of the goddamn team, like he making picks.
Go Giannis,
Yeah.
take it to the.
We could have the next Calvin Johnson bring his ass down here.
That would be outstanding, wouldn't it? What if Calvin Johnson said he wanted to come back and play for the Bucs?
Oh,
That would be crazy,
that
wouldn't it?
would be. Well, hey, what would be your craziest pick of players to bring to the Bucks?
Mine? How many are we talking about?
Anybody. He said
Anybody.
he put-
Just one player?
Any one player. You bring any player.
Ever.
Ever.
Just
one
on the
player.
Bucs- from
Just
the
one
Bucs?
player.
I want
From the
this
Bucs?
dude to be on the Bucs.
No, from any team ever. One
Oh,
player you
we
could bring
did
back
this
to put on the
already.
Bucks.
Ever.
Just one.
Any player.
Any
Any
player.
player.
One
I can tell you how
player.
to set up my
One
whole
player.
squad, man. I'll tell you who I put
One.
on.
No,
No,
you
you
get
get one. You get one. One
You get
player.
the Rutherford Land.
One player from
probably
any
bring back-
era
I'd
ever.
probably bring back
You gonna bring back someone from the team?
from the Bucs
Yeah.
or any team in
Overall.
the
To add on the team now?
Anybody?
Yeah, right now.
Hold on,
Right now.
so wait,
Right
wait,
now.
so wait, we can
Right
bring
now.
back
I'll tell you
any
right now.
team?
I'll tell you
Hold on,
right now.
somebody's got
I'll
one.
tell you right now who I bring.
Who you got?
Larry Zonka.
Zonka?
Zonka be running bitches over.
Okay.
Boy.
That's not bad.
We have 100-yard runs
I'm gonna
nightly.
have to hit.
Nightly.
So him over
Larry
Larry
Zonka-
over Lady Doc,
Larry Zonka or Ed Reed.
and Reed.
Yeah,
I'd take Larry Zonka or Ed Reed.
I would resurrect Sean Taylor first. I
Woo!
would bring him from the grave and make him into a safety.
I was thinking about tight ends, but our tight ends are tight, so it's like
If
you can't
anybody
bring receivers
defense,
back.
I'm bringing Warren.
You got to bring a
Sapp.
defensive
I
player
bring, like,
back or a good
Deion
running.
Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders goes on our team.
He said Dion.
That's what I said.
That's what you said?
I was gonna say prime time.
Dion?
We got two Dion. That's
Over at Reed?
Yeah,
You take.
I'm Sean Taylor. We're going
If I
secondary.
get,
I'm Sean
if I
Taylor.
can do two
But
players,
Yeah, I guess every is safety.
if I
So
can
yeah,
do
it'd
two
be
players,
cornerback.
since
That'd be
he
a
already
cornerback.
said Sean Taylor, I would do Deion Sanders and probably Brian Dawkins on our team.
You like Brian Dawkins better than Sean Taylor?
No,
One
I'm saying
fucking
you said
player.
Sean
Don't
Taylor
pick
already.
two.
I'm saying you said
I
Sean
did
Taylor.
pick two. I
but
picked two too, didn't
but
I?
Brian-
I think Sean Taylor won
On
sacks, so I
offense,
picked
I
two.
picked two.
on offense, though, I'd probably take Tom Brady
Okay,
in his prime.
so we would have to make it one offensive player and
He's
one
already
Tom
defense.
Brady.
You can
And then
pick.
Jerry
How about
Rice
this?
on
You can pick one offensive, one defensive.
If it's defense, I'm going Sean Taylor.
I go Zonka and
I'm
Reed.
going prime time.
I go Zonka and Reed.
Offense, man. Man, I would say a wide receiver or a quarterback, man.
Bro, Ed Reed was snap on our fucking team.
Randy
He'll be
Moss.
fucked up.
Randy Moss, because we already
Jerry
see
Rice.
what Brady does with Randy Moss. Bring
I
him
thought
back.
Randy Moss first, but our receivers are fucking
We
fire.
are, but fuck it. Let's
Our
throw Randy
receivers
out
are
there.
fi-
We'll go
that's
four
just-
wide.
That's overkill. I'm talking about what's gonna make the team hot. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
if you wanted to
If
do
you
that,
put Larry Zonka or you put Ed Reed in that bitch,
If you put
you
Deion
fucking
Sanders
about to
on,
win some shit tonight. You about to win some shit
Put Deion
tonight.
Sanders in his prime as a cornerback.
Oh yeah, no.
Right.
I'm not saying your choice is bad. I'm not saying that at all. That's. But what was your off? What if you had to pick one offensive, one defense? What was your one offense? Because I said Larry Zonka.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
how could you like
No, man.
What was your offensive? What was your one offensive player?
I do it when I'm doing when I'm behind the table too, bro.
Yeah, they was
This is
put
weird,
the-
man.
put the blame
You're not
on
even
me,
letting
so
me
you
come-
look like
You
You're
gotta
not
answer the question. What was your offensive
You're not
player?
even letting me be comfortable on my own show.
You about to
bro.
bring
Like,
all.
you know
You
what
about to
I'm
bring all stuff back in this bitch, aren't you?
offense. I said
One
no.
offensive.
I would probably go with like Jerry Rice.
God, so you gonna bring the smack
You mean bringing it to our current team with what we have now? Bring
right now?
All right, with no wide receivers. All right, no Jerry
You should've
Rice.
just went Calvin.
No Jerry Rice. I wouldn't even do that right now to motivate our team.
Julio Jones.
I could probably go with I go with like Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith.
So you going running back? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm saying running back and a
Because I don't know an O line that I can name off the top of my head.
I go Larry Allen,
Really, Allah?
the O tackle, the left tackle for
Oh,
the
you
Cowboys.
going lineman?
I'm gonna go ahead.
That's gangster.
I'm gonna go ahead
For
and put,
offense?
Oh yeah, that's what this offense.
And then what'd you
needs
say
is one more
defense? What'd you
lineman.
say defense?
You said Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
Sean
Resurrect
Taylor,
Sean
Larry-
Taylor. And then what was your two?
He said.
Oh,
I thought
and you got
Deion
one
too, right?
one
I said
offensive.
Deion first.
He said Deion.
So that's one defense. So where's your O?
Offense on the current team right now.
Anybody from any generation ever.
To put on this team.
Ever. Just to put on our current team that we're playing in this in the current state right now.
Offensive.
I bring back. You know what, man? I take my shit back.
I'd like to go.
Are you reneging?
I'm
God
probably
damn.
bringing Jerome Bettis. I'd go with the Bucs.
You go
The
with
Buzz? Hey, that's real. That's one of my favorite running backs of all fucking time. That's the Buzz.
So you want another? So you don't think that Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones right now after the game?
No, we
he
need
almost
a-
threw
we need
200
a-
for
But you're
200
talking
yards.
about.
We talking about right now what
Somebody
we.
going?
I didn't know. I thought I heard.
No, I kicked the
Oh, that
chair.
was you?
I kicked the chair.
See if that's not good. Put that top
I can't
on.
believe that fucking Hollywood didn't show up. Unbelievable. Bro.
Hollywood,
Okay.
Barstool Dan. Oh, we masked up on you boys. We were ready for you this time. Y'all was slipping.
Yeah, I got-
Y'all didn't show up for the last show, so we didn't even have a show because we was just waiting for you.
look,
Then
I,
you didn't show up this one, so we said, "Fuck, we gonna do this one."
I got a mask too.
So we got
right
You
here.
got the mask.
E
too.
says
Right
talking
here.
shit. He says talking shit is my specialty. I love
Yeah, I really
Tampa.
don't know, man. That's a tough one.
My
You can
my
bring
uncle
up,
says Lawrence Taylor. He would bring back that
Lawrence
player.
Taylor.
Ooh, but
You
this
can-
linebacker squad.
Someone said Mike Allstott. Or I'm sorry,
Kevin
Juan
Green.
said Mike
I would do
Allstott,
Kevin
and then
Green.
my uncle said Jim Brown on offense.
Jim Brown
Jim
was one of.
Brown,
Kevin Green.
damn.
Everybody's thinking.
Hey,
running
that's a good motherfucking
What do you
pick right
think?
there.
What you
I said Kevin Green. Bro,
Kevin Green on the Steelers.
So we need another linebacker. This squad has got probably
I'm
the
just
sickest
saying, man,
linebacker
like, I
squad
mean,
I've seen in
What
forever.
do we need really on offense?
A lineman.
Just line, really. But who the fuck? I mean,
You want to go for a sexier pick. That's what I went initially too with Randy Moss.
I'm thinking about.
What are you doing, bro?
Bathroom break, bro.
Come sit down in the green chair, bro.
Stay off. Stay off, Tim.
Unreal, man.
Stay off, Tim.
sounds alright.
For all the viewers,
Put that shit out, bro. Stop
for all the
smoking.
viewers,
Just calm down, buddy.
for all the viewers who want to know.
Bro,
I don't know, man. That's a lot of. I can think of
I want you both to lock in because neither one of you is locked in your two. You've been back.
I
and
locked
forth.
in Dion already, bro.
You locked in Dion, but you didn't lock in your two.
I'm gonna lock in Mike Allstott, actually.
Locked in all
I
stop.
said
Yeah.
Deion and then
I go with Mike
Said
Allstott.
Jerome.
I just say the Bucs.
Put that Mike Allstott as a
But I
blocker
also
for
like-
fucking Ronald Jones. Plus, you can hand him off the ball when we need like a third and one.
Troy
Yeah, I bring back Mike
Troy
Allstott. I'm locking
Polamalu?
that in.
But you got to pick one offense, one defense.
But then I'll just run with Deion and fucking
And Jerome.
what's that Jerome guy?
He's like the number 7 best running back in the NFL, 7th or 11th.
Just I think I mean
History.
just because I think
The physicality.
explosive. Our line's big, our tight ends are big. It's like he's explosive with that kind of
I
shit.
think what the type of runner he is, our line doesn't hold up
It's
to
almost
blocking
like Jones,
us.
like a running back that can bounce off, keep going, spinning that shit. Like well, Barry Sanders probably can do that shit too. Like
I was surprised you didn't say Barry Sanders.
yeah, I like him, but I mean I gotta give my brother some.
All of you went those backs, and I don't think our backs is where we could use the most. I guess I went more like where we could fix something on both sides. We threw one more safety back there that was dominating Sean Taylor or Ed Reed. I like his pick just as well, and I thought y'all's was good too because we still need. We put Dion over here and then move Davis to second.
Right.
We'd be a lockdown secondary. Either
Right.
all of those picks are perfect. I think we all seen that there's room for the secondary to take it to the next step. That linebacking squad.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ray Lewis, but I'm like, nah. But our linebackers are
You
fire,
got
bro.
JVP,
David and White. Oh my
and you
god,
got,
and Shaq.
Shaq Barrett.
Oh my
Who's
god,
Shaq
them.
Barrett,
Hey, they scary as shit. God
you can't
damn.
you can't really
You
do
nah,
it.
nah.
Other than getting like
Those are they generational
Von Miller
linebackers
or
right
something.
there. Yeah.
Like we look at the offense now. Who else you really add? Like I mean,
Yeah,
running back
nah.
here-
There's not really much.
Running back
more.
was-
our running back as far as like the last games, we don't need to fix our
Literally,
running back.
the only thing
I
that's
think
up
we
with
would have
our
looked good with Sean McCoy.
You know, the only thing that's up with our secondary is experience.
Yeah.
They all rooks. They all rookies.
That's where I would say a
One
leader
more
like
year,
Deion Sanders.
One more year.
Deion
That's
Sanders
lockdown.
would force them to throw to Davis, and right now I don't know. Let me tell y'all something real quick because I don't know if y'all read this article, but guess what? They had interviewed Joe Bucs fan interviewed Davis, and Davis said that he credits a lot of his maturity and in the way he's playing this year to Tom Brady because he came to Tom Brady and asked Tom Brady how he could be a better corner from all his years of studying corners, and Tom Brady gave him all these tips, and he said he listened to his tips, applied them, and that's upped his level of play to another level, and he credited Tom Brady. So that's where I was kind of stuff I was telling you before about how Tom Brady comes in and makes your offense great, and he's a general and knows everything it should be doing, how it's done. But then he went and helped the defense too. He's helping this whole team.
Right.
That's why it's Tom Brady's team, like I told you. It's the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Right.
but it's Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Because Brady's
yeah.
coming in there and fixing
That's
everything.
something. That's something that
And
you.
plus, you got to remember they're playing against him in practice too, so they're only getting better playing against him.
That's something you don't
still
Still
sharp and
bringing that mentality. You know what I'm saying? The winner mentality.
But he actually sat a man down and said, "This is how you could be a better corner, like a coach." He said, "This is how I've studied the great corners that I play against, and this is what lends to your game and what little things that you could do to make it harder on a
I
quarterback."
never even thought about it like that because you got to think the quarterback is going to know all of the best blind spots for the corner, right? And the safety. He's going to know everywhere where he's like, fuck, I can't see him, but I still got to throw this pass. So if he can tell you where those spots are where I might not be able to see you, that's gold, bro.
Right.
That's money.
Think
That's
how many
money.
of those guys actually come up. How many?
And to get it from the goat, you know what I'm saying? The goat told you, like,
mouth.
I don't know where to go. If you're there, I don't know what the fuck to do. And if you get to this spot, I can't see you at all, right?
Right.
And he launched his motherfucking pass. You're already at that spot because he already done told your ass. You're here when you see this route break.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else he can throw it. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to know the pinpoint best spot to put that fucking ball, and you're going to be able to be there before it gets there.
I mean, tell him what you're Tom Brady, right? I'm just a player that's in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I was here before you, but I know that you're a legend. I know you've been doing this. You got more rings than a pimp slapping his hoe for money. So what I'm trying to say is, do I sit back and just
Watch your mouth.
see you and be like scared of you, or do I man up and go, man, I could learn something from this man if I pull him to the side and ask him some things, right? And for him to have the balls to step to Tom Brady and ask him, because to me, you have to, in order to ask for someone to help you, to come to that man, even if it's the great, and you just maybe you're even just looking for a reason to talk to him, and you're using any reason to get close to Tom Brady and ask him questions and have a conversation, because it's just like that. They see him as a star. Tampa Bay, they were starstruck. There's no way you can't be starstruck with a Tom Brady. People that loved him or hate him, even if you hate him and you see him in public, you're going to want a picture with him. You're going to want to see him.
I always said that. Before he was a Buck, I remember when he was still a Patriot, I was like, I fucking don't like the Patriots, but you got to respect Brady. God damn, I respect Brady, though. Always. Even before anywhere, this was years ago, before the idea of him being a Buck was even something. When they said that he was going to be a Buck, I was like, y'all got to be fucking kidding me.
This guy,
I was like, y'all got to be fucking
He didn't want him for the money,
kidding
the price tag. He's like, oh, hell no, this price tag is way too much. Then I corrected him on the price tag.
2 years.
And he was all the way in.
Smart. And the pull of the Tampa Bay Super Bowl is all the more. And that magnet, just players were like, please let me get up in there.
Yep.
I'll leave whatever the fuck y'all want. I know what's about. This about to be history if they make this shit happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
This shit gonna be big.
So why the history? And
history.
COVID 2020.
This is gonna the people that win these championships during this year, like the Lakers and the Dodgers won, the Lightning. If we win this, like it's more solidified in history because of the fact that it's going through all this crazy ass shit at the same time.
Most difficult times.
They'll have the 7th ring.
Oh,
the first quarterback to do that.
And
to win in your home.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you finish that sentence.
First time ever, right? If somebody wins at home, that'd be the first time ever it's a home win Super Bowl, right?
First time anybody's ever played in there, honestly.
No, the Vikings did, didn't they? They didn't make it? Didn't it? No, they didn't they? They had the chance to,
this is
right?
The first time. This will be a first.
They fucked. That was the Saints
What
game.
were you going to say?
I was going to ask you, knowing what I was just breaking down to you, a player shows that humbleness to come to you. Does that then make you, as now you're the legend, you're trying to think if, you're still trying to be humble, but in your mind, you still know you're great. There's no way Brady doesn't know he's great. Like this certain type of level of success you get to where he's a superstar. He's like Michael Jordan, but he's still playing. So to be so humble, to be able to take players to the side and work with them. Now, you would want to do that to build your team camaraderie, but for both sides. And that's what the communication comes in. Why I think this team's going to be great as long as they keep communicating.
When you hear the way they talk and the way how, like, bro, that's Tom Brady all the way, bro. Like,
team effort.
Communication is the right thing to say, you know what I'm saying, about everything that's asked of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't seen a diva. I haven't seen a diva moment yet.
There's another coach out there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Bruce Arians was on fucking one of the conferences. Like, listen, some of these players come to him. He has to tell them something like 4 times. They ask Brady, where it's like, do this, and they do it. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's like another coach.
It's true.
And motherfuckers want to do or willing to do what he fucking asks them.
Yeah.
It's Tom Brady. His demeanor.
Yeah.
His demeanor off.
But the thing about
You know
his
what I'm saying? It's like,
the thing about his demeanor is the proof is in the fucking pudding. Your man got fucking rings out the ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to him because he got the pass. You know what I mean?
I didn't expect him to come here and be perfect. You know
It's like going on tour.
Not
take a few games.
he ain't perfect, but the man is working some motherfucking magic. Because BA was here last year. You know what I'm saying? The only change this year was a couple of receivers and him.
Bro, we put up points, bro. Our offense, bro, we can put up points.
We had a good draft, too.
People was talking cash when they see him yelling at the line and shit.
We had a good draft.
Yeah.
One of the best drafts ever.
These 2 rookies are balled out.
Yeah, right.
They've been playing like consummate pros.
Yeah.
Winfield won us a game, and Warf has been doing.
But it's back to what you said. It's back to what you said. They got the GOAT telling them, yo, this is the shit that I need to see that'll make it work. All I need to see is this, and if you do this, it will work. And I have enough time or whatever I need for myself to do this for Worf and for the defensive, like you said, like he's giving them a point of view from the best fucking guy who throws passes at a fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? He
Well,
shits on everybody.
Here's a question for you. All right, so with the receivers we got, we look like probably the best passing team ever, right? But if we got Tom Brady, best quarterback ever.
If we had OJ Howard, it'd be a wrap.
OJ Howard still would be amazing. OJ was
It would have been a wrap.
Yeah.
If he stayed, it'd have been a Brady. Brady's the shit, but
Are we a better run team though right now? So we put up 200 yards against Carolina. If we could really run like that,
not
it's
until
all
we
about
get
that
this.
line,
Not
bro.
until we
We
get the
put
Marpet situation figured out.
Because, listen,
Not until we get that figured out. Because if you got
because
if
at
you
the
got
same
old,
time, we're using the 8th man. We're using that extra tight end as that blocker.
exactly.
And both our tight ends are
But imagine
fucking
if
huge.
we had OJ.
You know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
if we had
But I
OJ.
mean, Gronk and fucking Brady are just as fucking big.
OJ
That's
was
true.
Gronk is not
That's
bigger.
true.
It's the biggest
OJ
player
was
on that
No, but I'm
line.
saying that
Splash player,
that speed off of the snap block
Still good though.
that OJ had is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? He bucks your ass and then he gets the fuck out of there so fast that it's not, you don't have time to get over there to him. And then you got to think Gronk is coming across the other direction. You got AB in the slot. Like everybody's getting it.
I think we're good because I think Scotty knows great.
Nah, nothing's came up.
I mean, I think we're good, man.
We're all over the place for that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're having like two
Great
conversations
catch,
at
so
once.
it's like, yo, we'll see, man. If it's got to be tight end, it's going to be tight end for him. That's what I like too.
That's what I love about our team, though. We have the ability to do it all.
Brady's that like, yo, you get
Unreal. We have the ability to do it all. We have the ability to do it all.
So
We just got to get it together.
Should we force the run more and then pass?
I
Or should we
believe.
come out passing?
I believe
and
we
then
should
use
force the run.
off
I
guard?
believe we should force the run.
Force the run. Force the run. Force the run.
Right.
We're all for
Because
I think
listen,
force the
that's
run.
what's going to tire out the defense.
I think
and
force
give
the run.
him time for
I
us
think
to
force
go
the
and do
run.
pass. We
What
do
do you
that
think?
run, we do the run.
Dink
and
and
the run
dunk?
works.
Dink
Yeah.
and dunk? You think dink and dunk?
No,
Huh?
man, we come out there and pass the ball, man, and run the ball when we need to.
If
You gotta catch him on the draw.
how about
You
Would
gotta
you-
get Ronald Jones
would
get
you
the middle.
take run and check down
You got to tire out the
over deep?
I'm
Because
trying to-
we saw how it went in the Saints game.
I'm trying to- I'm
Go
trying
ahead
to
and
throw
try and
touch- I'm
not
trying to throw
go ahead and
touchdown
run that
passes,
shit
man.
5
You
times,
gotta be
least in
smart.
the
You gotta
fucking
run. You
least
gotta
in the
run.
NFL history and see
You
how
gotta
that
run.
go for you.
gotta run
You
a lot
score
more.
no
You gotta run a
touchdowns
lot more. You did
And gotta
against the
fucking
Saints.
take a
Do
timeout
you
and
run
score a
twice?
field goal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
come on
then
now.
pass?
Come
Yeah,
on
you
now.
know we gotta run,
You gotta
man.
shake up that
gotta
that
run.
D-line from
You gotta
fucking
run.
coming in on Brady. So
Especially
you
with the
wanna-
fact
you
that
know what I'm saying?
Brown
Why
Jones
not
can
more-
break for
why not
98.
more screen
Oh,
plays?
come on
There
now.
might be more
Come
It's
on
not
plays.
gonna happen all the time.
We
Play
just-
action?
I don't give a shit.
Play action
50,
works great
40,
with our
30, any of it, 20.
For
First
first time
down.
ever. My
What?
wide receiving screen
Play
shit
action.
still sucks that we're doing.
The only thing
Play
with our
action's
defense,
been working
with the
pretty good.
defense,
They
the
should
only
be
thing,
doing
listen,
wrap
Look,
arounds.
would you take? Look,
It's Leftwich play calling still bullshit
we
right
just
now.
need to do like how every defense does it.
No.
We get beat underneath every time.
Thanks, guys.
bro.
Nothing there.
Our defense gets
What
beat
you say,
underneath.
son? I want to cut him.
Our defense gets beat underneath every time, bro.
Yeah,
When it
it's,
comes to passing, underneath every fucking time, bro.
that's zone soft scheme. It's
Now the Saints
we're
got us
playing
because
because we're playing guesswork. That's what because we're
they can
playing
work. They can
guesswork.
work 2 downs and get 5
We
yards
guess.
each.
We guess a lot. We don't have
Well,
specifics. We
if-
guess a lot.
But we
if
should be
the
doing
D-line,
that.
if
We
the
should be
D line
doing that.
gets to them, and the corners are reading the quarterback better, there could be a lot of picks out of that particular type
Exactly.
of
And that's
defense.
why we get.
But
And that's why we
They're
guess a
missing
lot.
the timing and they're not getting the pressure.
Exactly. That's why we guess a lot. But that guessing a lot gets us a lot of fucking turnovers too, though.
But we're not
Because-
giving up big plays.
Yeah.
That's true.
Only a few have we. The Saints was just they took us apart.
I
They
want
took
to.
us apart on
I
Saints.
want to ask you this. Would you, either one of you, would you rather have Ronald Jones' 98-yard run every few games, or would you rather have him average 8 yards a carry?
Average 8 yards a carry.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
But he still had 200 yards that game, so he still had 100
Boy
yards.
is
on top of it.
capable of some shit that's close to that. At least 6.
He runs like Emmitt Smith.
He's hard running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts his head down and he hits the
Oh,
hole.
yeah.
He's quick. He's quick off the.
I said
He's-
once he stops dancing and
He's
trying
like
to figure out, just
he's like Zeke in his like first couple years. You know what I'm saying? Like Zeke Elliott when he was running his like first couple years, running shit.
I
He was
say-
running into shit.
I
Or
say he should.
Fournette in his first couple years.
If he keeps running like his hair's on fire, guys like Fournette won't have a biggest role carved out. But the thing is, I think Fournette should be our closer, if not our second half guy. I said we come out, we let Jones kill it for the first. You think bring him third quarter?
third down running
Third
back.
down.
Third down.
He should
back.
be definitely out there more on third down.
Technically, McCoy, if you going by Madden, McCoy is our third down running back.
Brady puts on, but I think Brady's been putting a lot of work with Jones and working on passive with him.
What's the update on McCoy? Is he?
They just
Sean?
haven't been playing him.
Is he
Sean's
done?
not gonna get no playing time
Is
as
he
long
done
as
for the year? Is he not? He's
he's not injured.
No, those
He's just
good.
on. Hold on.
Hey,
So he's just on the sideline.
yeah,
There's no way he's gonna get on the field with Antonio Brown.
sometimes. They put him on sometimes. I mean, bro, these players come in knowing their role. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, everybody is getting on the
It's gotta be
team.
when you got fresh legs. Like, every
What
almost
did
on
he
every
get? What did he get paid?
If someone gets injured, he's gonna
Not
get
much.
playing time.
Not much, right?
Just wanted to come here to win, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, yo,
That's a
He
crazy.
left
Yeah, but he
KC.
already got a Super Bowl last
Hold
year.
on, hold on.
Sean McCoy got a Super Bowl last
Think
year.
about what y'all talking about right now.
He was on the
Ronald
Chiefs last
Jones is our number one. Leonard Fournette, number one. He was a number one, right?
He's top 10 running
He
back
was,
last
he,
year.
was, he was a number one draft pick, though,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
McCoy
He was a
was
first round draft pick.
was a first round draft
and
pick.
won the ring, and won the ring
He's
last year.
he's our third
Yeah.
fucking string running
Right.
back.
What
Coach
is
is
that?
committed.
Our
Jones.
rushing should be way better than it is right now.
It is, but you gotta.
It's
Fuck.
all right, but it ain't where it should be with that much.
Last
fucking
game
heat.
it was. Last game it was. But the
Yeah,
offensive,
but that's
the
what I'm saying.
offensive
On
line is the
average,
issue.
our run game is not the heat that it should, based off of them.
It hasn't
off of
been
them
for
draft
years.
picks.
It hasn't been for years, but now Fournette hasn't got the opportunities and touches to be. Fournette's a guy that if you give him 20, 30 touches in a game, he'll own a game. Like giving him 10 carries isn't
He's
gonna
got-
get him.
I feel like
he's gonna
also
beat
got
him.
he's got that Derrick Henry factor too, where he can lay your ass the
Yes, but I
fuck
think a
down.
lot of his
and it's
ankle
a
injuries
wrap. He's
stopped him
out.
from being that
He's
guy
such a
later.
strong runner. Once he's out and it's open field, it's
Yeah, he was
it's
killing it
almost
when he was on
impossible to
LSU,
take
though.
his ass
Yeah,
the fuck
He
down.
was killing it when he was on LSU.
Yeah, like,
once
you-
he gets into that sixth gear, it's over. He's running. your
yeah,
ass
bro.
over.
Them legs are fucking thick, man. He
Yeah,
ain't,
but I
he
think
ain't
because of
finna
his-
just take him
but I
down
think
like
because
that.
of his
And he's
ankle-
fast.
His ankle injury has slowed him down so much that he can't really get into that sixth gear.
Did he surgery
No,
that
good.
shit up though,
He's
or
been
he
injured
just?
a few times. What you say?
BA says, bro, that
What you say?
Ronald Jones is his guy, man.
He did.
Stick with
I
him.
believe
Stick with him.
I'm with it though. In the beginning of the
He sounded
season,
like
I said.
Christopher Walken when he said that Ronald Jones is his guy.
Let me tell you.
Talking to my guy, all
Let me tell you
right.
why Ronald Jones.
I was wrong as
Ronald
fuck.
Jones
In
is
the beginning of the
You're
year,
talking about him all wrong.
All right.
I said
Ronald Jones here.
Fournette would be the starter by the 6th week, and I was wrong as shit.
I think they just use him. It depends on what.
Especially
because
after
they're two different runners, so I think that's what it is. They pick up on like if this defense is going to be whatever Ronald Jones is more of like impact is like closing in. Then yeah, they're going to do Fournette, and Fournette's going to be more going out
Exactly.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
where they start mixing it up. But I think you definitely got to run more tomorrow. At least get it up because it's good. You got to get the defense thinking like, oh, because
Pump it, yeah.
because you don't want to blitz every time. You got that's what's going to be Brady time. I
exactly.
think we're running it, but then it's either play action or it's like boom, there's a fucking bomb. Like, yo, that's why you got to run it a lot more tomorrow. Just give it time.
Yeah, 'cause
give it
that-
time, bro.
That
I want to
pl-
see more blitzing tomorrow, man. I
That-
want to see the defense get mad.
our
I mean,
play
people to
action
get
is
people's faces
pivotal.
tomorrow.
Our play action is pivotal,
I
and,
agree with
and
both.
Brady ain't fast, but he's
Early.
got good ass foot movement. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fucking early, bro.
he knows how to twinkle them toes to just get the fuck out of the way enough to get that deep bitch out there. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to run that.
What's that tight end that we was talking shit on from Harvard?
I don't want
He's our second tight end right now behind Gronk.
Great.
Auckland.
Great the great.
Great.
Great the great. Cam. So Cam,
Let my
He's a beast,
Cameron
though.
go.
He's a beast
we
though.
get him more involved when Gronk have like a get out there with a 2 tight end set.
Yeah. He scored last week.
That allows us to run
The
better.
boy got that sure hands, that
He
Madden
scored.
tag, sure hands.
Did he?
He got that first down.
No, he scored too.
He scored, but he got that first down. But
right.
that first down was he went
Oh yeah,
got
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And that first down
Like I
was
said,
big.
your boy
That
got
first down
them
was
sure
game
ass
changing.
hands.
First
He
down
got them sure ass hands.
because if not, the ball goes back. And
He-
it's a close game.
Hey, he was one of the main
Brady had that one
he was
throw
one of the
too,
main
bro.
reason that
Godwin-
Winston
that
got
was
all
that
the
guy,
yards
too.
he
Godwin
got
is that guy.
Godwin too,
because
bro.
Winston would overthrow everybody, but Brake was so big
Tomorrow we're in
that he would
jerseys.
he'd go up there and snatch it for him. Your boy was getting 30-yard passes off of Brake because he could go up there and get it.
You're right. He believed in break, and he had when he was throwing the break, he had nothing but
He
to
believed
throw the
in Brake more than
Then he got
anybody
hurt.
else on the fucking team.
because it was easiest for him to see him. Mike Evans, he would chalk it up to because anybody was we were all gonna play quarterback tomorrow. with all those receivers, we still the one that we're gonna chuck up is to Mike Evans. We'll be trying to dart them shits to Antonio. We'll be darting them shits to
Throw it
Garland.
up for Mike.
But Mike,
Lob him up.
you just
Oh yeah.
go get it, Mike.
Oh yeah, I'll go up there and get it. What happened to Agumba Wale? Y'all remember what?
Oh, the running back.
The running back.
They cut him.
They cut him completely because he was our third down running back that was catching passes out the back.
The rookie got some playing time already this year.
Yeah, Keyshawn Vaughn.
Keyshawn Vaughn.
Now he's fast though. 30.
He played good for
Number
us.
30, right? That's 30. He's 30.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
he's fast.
He's probably the fastest running back on the team.
Yeah.
No, TJ Logan was.
TJ Logan.
TJ Logan's the fastest running back out of anybody on that team. We never use him.
Okay, we got two.
No, well, Logan got hurt during off season.
Oh, okay. But right now, it doesn't matter who the third running back is unless one of the running backs get hurt. Because what we see now is Ronald has the ability to be a 3-down back. Last game, he showed it at least against Panthers. Who's the Panthers? They're a mid-tier team. Can he do it against a good defense? We're going to find out against motherfucking Rams because Rams, that's going to be hard to run on the Rams. Just the D line is going to be closing holes. If you're not through that hole immediately and you're ripping tackles, you got to rip the tackles. You can't just think you're going to run through something clean with them. You got to hold the ball and you got to rip loose.
Here's my thing though. Two things. Jared Goff, that motherfucker loves to throw interceptions.
Yeah.
And fuck it up, right?
Gotta get pressure on.
2, Ndamukong Suh is one of the dirtiest motherfuckers I've ever seen play football, and I love that he's on our team.
He played for
right?
them.
And that's what I was just about to say. He played for them, and he's a spiteful motherfucker. You saw how he played against Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna want to prove a point. He's gonna want to prove a point.
Circles, what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
You think losing V hasn't hurt him, or where it feel like more is on his plate now because V. And he can't eat as much.
I'm still gonna stick with JPP gets the strip sack, but I'm gonna say that Suh is the reason why it happens.
Or picks it up and runs with it.
No, I'm gonna say that Suh fucks something up in that line, and JPP gets an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to come over and get Suh or something along them lines. But Suh's got that. That dude is genuinely angry. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely angry.
I'm going to say something about JPP since you brought him up. Last week he had an amazing game. He had an interception.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not known to be a linebacker that drops back and plays coverage. He's known for going after quarterbacks, playing the edge.
8 fingers.
So that glove, literally caught him with one hand.
Got 8 fingers.
It was like
and he picked you off.
Yeah,
I'm a lineman.
him doing that, does that make you feel more comfortable dropping him now in coverage, or do you still keep sending him? Because Shaq's not getting enough opportunities to go after the quarterback.
I thought Shaq would be a lot better this year.
I do too.
They said that he's putting at least some pressure. Getting pressure.
And better, are we saying better because we think he should have had more sacks?
I think.
Or better just.
I'll take the lead on that one. I think he's hurrying up the quarterback a little bit more though. You can't really get to him.
I'll take
2
that.
interceptions
I'll take that.
From him against the
Yeah.
Giants.
No, I'll
The
take
Giants,
that.
he created 2 interceptions.
It's exactly what I was saying earlier about Taysom Hill. You can only do that shit for a little bit before somebody figures out the game plan. Last year, Shaq Barrett was on that shit, and nobody saw him coming. This year, they were like, okay, make sure he doesn't get to do what he was doing last year. The same way I said, Taysom Hill only got a couple more games of this shit before they lock that shit the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like
they switched sides too. They put Shaq on a different side. They split JPP.
They need to keep switching him the whole game. The whole game. They need to switch him the whole game.
He came over and took JPP side. That's where he got.
Yes, exactly. They need to switch them the entire game. They need to switch them the whole game. Yes.
JPP's more physical. He's gonna be more wearing you down.
Yeah.
Tiring you. Then let that speed come over there after he tires someone down and switch sides and let him and just keep said, keep him guessing.
Right? Oh yeah, keep guessing.
I would switch Levante
switch them all.
too. I would jump him around because Davis played left linebacker.
You remember
his whole career, so he could easily drop.
What team started that? What team? One of y'all got to know. I don't know. What team started that? Where they would stand up. The lineman would stand up and they walk around and wait for you to fucking hike the ball. You know what I'm saying? They would stand up. The lineman would stand up. They'd be moving
Sounds like the Ravens.
around. There was like 1 year where like a couple of teams were doing that shit all the time. Where they were maybe it was the Seahawks.
Are you talking about the linebackers or actually
Linebackers
linemen and
Because I
linebackers?
think they have to put their hand in the
Yeah.
ground.
They got to put their hand on the ground, but they were like moving around right before they could, and then it was a lot of movement on the line. Like the
They
defense
caught
was
each other and
moving
shit like
around.
that.
Yeah, they were moving around a lot. There was like a year where that was real popular.
I don't know.
I think we should do that too. I know we can't jump our D line around. Sue's got to be where Sue's got to be.
Yeah, Sue's definitely got to stay where he is.
Yeah. What about that guy McGinnison? Right? Is that his name? The dude we got from the Jets. He hasn't really shown
Has
to
he-
be
I thought
McGlinton, something like that.
Steve something, right? Steven.
Dude with the black dude with the dreads.
Yeah, he came from. Yeah, I remember they said he came from the Jets.
Yeah. He drove from Miami to come to the team.
In his
He
uniform.
hasn't really ate. Yeah, or is his job to eat? Is it just to stop the run? And has our run took in a step back?
He took what Vita
Vita's
Vea's
spot.
spot.
tough shoes to fill. Vita Vea's probably
because Vita's fast. Your boy's fast.
he's fast and strong. He's one
Bro,
of probably strongest.
I grew up with these Islanders, man. Oh my, these rugby players that I grew up with playing rugby with when I was a kid, man. These fools were huge. I had 15-year-old cousins. They're 6'5", fucking 250, right? And they're playing no pad rugby, knocking each other the fuck over, fast as fuck. As soon as you get one break, it's a wrap. Whoo, they're gone. And they're used to playing barefoot, shit like that. You know what I mean? So you put cleats and pads and all this shit on them, and they come from that, like, you better have a fucking good-ass grip. You're going to have to hold him. Or he's coming through your ass.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A guy like Vita V or Dominic Sue. No, but Vita V is a little bit nicer. Like you said, Sue's got that spike.
He's got that anger in
He's
him,
got that-
bro. He's
And
got
he
that.
plays that way because he hasn't played like that way for the past few years always.
He
But
plays
certain games he shows up.
spiteful. That's how. If I could describe it, he plays spiteful. Like he wants to fuck you up. Serious.
I like Sue.
I do. I like his
I would
aggression.
keep him another year, but for the cap and everything.
Do
we'll
I
see.
like him more now because he's on the Bucs? Yeah, I didn't like him as much back in the day because I was like, damn, he's a fucking asshole.
I like Gerald McCoy. I'm one of those people that was a Gerald McCoy supporter for a long time, and then eventually kind of turned on him. I kind of got sick of.
He was talking a lot of shit.
Well,
What you
Cry
think?
baby, man.
Yeah, I thought he was.
He's trash.
He had his head down a lot. I didn't think he was a good leader.
He even was talking shit about us when he moved teams. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and show them what it is and let them go on or whatever."
That first game last year when he was on Carolina. Yeah, I know. I heard.
You see? Did you see it? Did you
Joe
see
Burrow
it?
had a torn ACL.
You see it?
He's done?
Oh, did you see it?
I
A
didn't see
lineman
it.
rolled his shit.
Yeah.
He was over the fucking top of his knee, like about to kiss his foot. It was
I didn't
bad,
hear about
bro.
it. So
It
the
was bad.
Cincinnati
I watched it at
Bengals
the
are
bar.
done.
Right before you picked me up, they were showing that shit. They were like, "We can't show you the replay, but this is what happened." And they showed this the fucking.
They're done.
What happened with the 8? Were you able to get that?
That's
that
your
game
guy.
on?
I know.
Were you
LSU.
able to get
He's
that?
older,
the 8
too.
o'clock game on?
He's like, what, 25, 26?
Something like that.
He's not a young
Damn.
whippersnapper. Like he's not a 20-year-old guy coming in. He's like 25, 26 already.
Burrow?
Let me see if I can find the video of it.
He was older when he was playing for LSU. That's why he had a little bit more maturity.
He was pretty good at all year.
College, he was excellent.
Yeah.
He's the reason LSU took their game to the next level.
Yeah.
Like they were a good running team before him.
Bro, I saw that earlier today. I was like, damn.
I didn't see it. Only game I watched was the Saints and
That
the
shit
Falcons.
was. I don't like shit like that. Like you remember that show back in the MTV show? What was it called? Scarred or whatever, where they show
yeah.
just kids breaking legs and shit
Yeah.
on skateboards and shit. Like I can't stand that shit.
So did you say a prayer for your Joe Burrow? Did you?
Keegan said, "Go
you a
Bucks."
Joe Burrow fan?
Hey, hold on.
He's LSU guy.
I hate to say it. Lowe, my boy Lowe says, I hate to say it, but the secondary needs to step up. He's talking about the Bucs. He also said Green Bay used to do that thing that you were talking about where they were jumping around.
That's what it was. It was Green Bay. See, I knew somebody would know what it was. Somebody was doing it.
What year, Green? We're talking about back then.
No. This has got to be 2000s.
Reggie White?
This is recent. Not too recent, but like a few years back. Whoever said that, they right. Like
So it's probably like when.
I remember seeing it. They would like stand up and they move the fuck around, and you'd be like, "What the?" And then the offense, they would try and run their audible where they try and run a man to see if you're running man or cover, and they wouldn't be able to figure it out because they were moving around the fuck too much. Go ahead, man.
I need another one.
Ka-ching.
Don't watch
Don't mind
out.
if I do.
Watch out! A high school clink your ass. You got to chug the whole beer.
Nah, bro, we're not doing none of that, man. It's not that type of podcast. Unreal.
I mean, you brought up Brian Leftwich earlier, Riddler, and
His play calling is trash.
you really believe
I
that?
still believe it.
You really believe he's a trash?
He's
I think
only
it's
the
play calls.
QB coach, or is he the offensive play caller?
He's the offensive coordinator. It's a
He
bunch of
calls-
bullshit.
BA doesn't call the plays, he does.
Here's what I agree with him about.
He's big WT.
Yeah,
You think it's predictable?
it's gonna be kind of
Okay.
predictable, and you know that it's gonna be aggressive because it's fucking Brian Leftwich. You remember him on the Jags? It was all, if he had the choice, it was all aggressive play. The man was throwing mad picks, running the ball, doing all kind of wily ass shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Brian Leftwich was never a good quarterback where
no, he wasn't.
I mean, he played with a horrible
He had a
team
beam
in
on him.
Jacksonville.
He had a beam on him, but it was only.
It
It was a beam. It was like Winston's beam. It'll
He
go
had
to
a very-
somebody.
It was a very elongated pass. The pass took a lot to wind up, which also gave corners time to read.
High
Anytime
velocity.
You come in there like
High
back here,
velocity. That fool had high velocity. Just like Vic, high velocity. High fucking velocity. But, like I said, it's either going to my receiver or your receiver. But it's going to somebody.
I need an update on that KC Raiders game. You know what I'm saying, man? I didn't get to say one thing today again on
Cancel.
my own show.
It's,
This is crazy.
Don't nobody like him.
What is it?
14 Raiders.
17-14 Raiders. I got the Raiders today.
I'm going for the Raiders. But
Bro,
do
I
we
might-
really want KC pissed off when they come play us?
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
at Green
about
Bay
none of
lost.
that.
Green Bay lost.
Green Bay lost?
And it happens to be with OT, bro.
Nice. Anytime
Low-
an NFC team loses right now.
Lowe said it was the early 2000s, and he said that this was before you had to be in a 3-point stance.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Good
you're
intel.
welcome.
Good intel.
Thank you.
Thank
Said
you.
Will.
Thank you, sir.
Low.
Thank you, sir. We
Low.
appreciate you.
Carolina won the I mean,
I think that just proves more of that validity of our team. I believe the Saints have our number. That's the only team that's beat us this year other than the Bears. We got beat twice by the Saints and once by the Bears. We've only lost 3 times. And
we should have
the
won
Saints,
the game. Yeah, we should've won
the
the game.
mismatch. Hey, you got a call? Is that a caller in?
Oh, it's Dan. It's Barstool.
Let's see what he's got to say.
Barstool Dan's calling. Yo, what's up, bro?
Show still going?
Yeah, show's still going. You're live right now, man. You're live.
Awesome. What are we talking about?
I don't know, man. You should.
I haven't been able to watch it. You said it was still going, so.
Hey, well, I could send you the link and you can come on the video chat.
Oh, fuck, dude, that's
It's all right. Hey,
above my education, man.
ask him what's the biggest subject that he thinks is right.
Hey, what's the biggest subject you think about tomorrow's game? What do you think we should talk about?
Well, Rams has always been about fucking high-powered fucking offense.
Do you think we won?
Everybody knows what to go after on the Bucs right now.
Ask him if we're a high-powered offense.
Are the Bucs?
rush Tom Brady, and mess with the safeties. Safeties have fucking just, they called it into the bank. They think that the offense is going to save this team. The safeties have got to do their job. And it's, the Saints prove that.
Is it time to run 4 wide and start unleashing the Scotty Miller?
It's not about, dude, it's really not about offense anymore. This is, when Brady had the page, when he was at the Patriots, it was about offense. But
About
whatever
fucking
the
Wes
hell
Welker.
Belichick had about defense, this defense has not clicked enough to stop the tough teams.
Well,
Just the secondary. I only agree with just the secondary. Everything else is clicked. I only agree with you up until the second. It's just the secondary that needs to be up. They just need experience. They're good, and they're fast, and they're smart, and they're
They're
you
not
know,
that fast, though. They're not that fast.
and
look what the Saints did to them the last time.
Well, they're not.
Brady had to get rid of the ball a lot faster.
They're
He
not.
didn't have a
They're
chance
not that
to go
fast.
down.
They're not that fast, and they guess too much. That's the problem. They guess. They guess. They guess. They don't have a strict. They don't have a strict plan for what they're gonna do with the wide receiver. They're guessing. They're either I'm gonna
Actually,
pick
you
it.
know that they actually right now for some reason this defense, and I don't know if it's coordinator or if it's based on the following of Tom Brady or whatever, but the defense is almost playing like a Patriots defense, almost a prevent.
Yeah.
Until you get inside the
Cover.
red zone.
Yeah. They're in cover.
Yeah.
Too
I'm
much zone.
throwing everything out there. This is all about offense.
We got
but
the
yeah,
ability to run that man. You know what I mean? Our fucking linebackers are fast.
What do you think?
Linebackers are
Hey, do you
fast.
think that the Buccaneers are a high-powered offense right now?
No, I do not.
You already said.
Because you know what? And I was watching the Pittsburgh game today, and literally with even Big Ben, he's not the most agile quarterback. He's a big quarterback. But that game was slow motion for Ben. Tom Brady in the offense has been just, oh my God, I got to get rid of the ball. We got to get to the receivers right now. And it's, for some reason, this season, and it may be a struggle. I mean, the Bucs may not make it to the playoffs.
Hold on.
I believe
Hold on, Barstool.
they will.
Hold on,
I believe they
Barstool.
will.
No. Listen here.
Hey, Bucky,
What's up?
mention the Eagles on me one more time.
What did he say?
Mention the Eagles again because he says every time you mention the Eagles, they fucking lose.
Well, no,
The Eagles suck balls, and you know they suck balls. I can't.
King, listen to me. There's something about this team that has not clicked. The offensive line, defense, the safeties, they're still not the key. Yes, they're fast. The Bucs defense is fast, but they're not badass enough to knock somebody on their ass every damn game.
I agree. They're not physical enough where it counts, and that's at the D line.
So how can you go into any game you see? Any game you see the Bucs play, doesn't matter if it's a below 500 team or above 500 team, to see, is there any projection that what we seen last week or whatever the hell it was, where the Saints just pummeled?
The Saints got our numbers. The Saints are not the team that we want to play ever right now. They've proven that they know what's going on in the kitchen. But here goes the thing I'll ask you. If we beat the Rams, and then we'll talk about the Chiefs too, but if we go ahead and win out before, to the bye week, are we a real team to you at that point? I don't care if we just win by 3 or if we dominate.
Actually, you're not. Guess what?
Why?
If the Saints win out and the Bucs struggle against the Chiefs, the Bucs are out of the playoffs, dude.
You think that we're going to lose against the Rams and the Chiefs? Is that what you're telling me?
If the Rams come over with the same game plan as the Saints did for two games now, I was on board on this team until I seen that Saints game. I called the loss the first week, and I called the loss in Chicago. The Rams is the devil between the Rams or the Saints and the Bears. I'm telling you what, the Rams are, they're struggling a little bit, but, anytime you got Tom Brady in the house, every team's going to step up, and every team now is going to see how to beat Tom Brady, how to beat the Bucs. And from every game from now on, Tom Brady is going to get bum rushed. And this offensive line, I don't care who's on that offensive line, how you switch it up, stunts, whatever, Tom Brady is in a world of shit for the next 7 weeks, whatever the hell's left.
I disagree 100%.
You are down in Tom Brady, and I can hear it in your voice. You are betting, man. You're betting against Tom Brady. I think that'd be the dumbest bet the man can make.
I'm not betting against Tom Brady. I'm not betting against Tom Brady. What I'm betting against is that the Bucs offense coordinator, the coach, is expecting Tom Brady to bring these guys out of this little hump. They won last week. What did they fucking do? They've lost every game other than Green Bay.
How could you say whoop did you do? They won a divisional game.
I had Green Bay over the Bucs.
Divisional game. They're the ones that injured Drew Brees. The Bucs are the ones that injured him, and then they turn around and injure Teddy Bridgewater. These guys are. You're saying they're not physical, but they're here injuring quarterbacks, and they're putting people down.
Yo, King. Yeah, if Brees got hurt, he's hurt, right?
Yeah, he's done for probably the rest of the year. I'd imagine at least the
Did they
next
win
4
or
games.
lose today? Did they win or lose today?
They won because they got played the Atlanta
you go.
Falcons, a trash ass team right now.
There you go. If from here on out,
Right.
which has never been Thomas Brady thing, is to blow out a damn team. And blowouts based on schedule and everything else is not what gets you in a Super Bowl. It's wins. Everything else.
We are winning now.
New Orleans Saints.
We got a winning record.
New Orleans Saints.
We've only lost to the
with
Saints
the
and the
two wins
Bears.
over the Bucs keeps them out of the playoffs. Based on what's on the schedule right now.
We've only lost to 2
We're going to
teams.
win both of these games. Mark my words.
We've only lost to 2 teams this year, and you're acting like the sky is falling. I think we look bad against the Giants.
No, I do. I said this from the very beginning. If the defense does not hold up to their core, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is.
We're the number 1 run-stopping defense,
Tom
though.
Brady cannot win you a game if the defense is on the field the whole damn game, like he was against the Saints for the 2 games and the Bears.
We got to get quarterback pressure and get the secondary playing at least subpar.
No.
And we can.
They're blitzing it up. They're blitzing it up, and everybody is seeing. I mean, right off the bat, the Saints, against the Saints, they seen the scheme. They played the same damn scheme. That's how the Saints were able to pick up on it, dude. It was a fucking blowout when the Saints. I called.
It was
game
one
one.
bad game, man.
Even
the last one.
I looked on paper. It was a blowout.
Jameis Winston
Game 2 with
snitched
the
us out.
Saints,
Jameis Winston snitched us out, and you know it.
What was that?
Jameis Winston snitched us out, and you know it.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
did.
only reason them bitches have got our number is because they know all of our.
No. Winston has nothing to do with this game.
No, man, I'm telling you.
Our defense did eat a shit, but
Winston is the fucking water boy on this whole damn
Let me
thing.
say something, man. Let me say something.
He's the intel.
Let me get in down here. Let me
He's the snitch.
get in here on here, bro. You got to remember, though, man. As the season goes on, Tom Brady gets better, and when Tom Brady gets better, the team gets better, and when the team gets better, the defense starts stepping up, and it's exactly what we're going to probably be seeing for the next.
And this is the scary part. In November, Tom Brady plays his best.
Exactly.
And in November, the New Orleans Saints put an absolute ass whooping on him. I mean, defense, offense, whatever you want to call it, it was an ass whooping.
It was a bad showing, and it was a short week. I think the guys get that game plan.
King, there's a blowout. And then there's an absolute ass whooping.
It was the worst game Tom Brady's ever been a part of.
This team can come back from.
Hey, just to give the viewers a heads up, if you guys are not familiar with Barstool Dan is the vice president of In Your Face Podcast and a good friend of ours. He's also part of the show. So, this is what he does. He comes on here, he talks some shit.
Hey, Brandon, you also got to say, or Riddlin, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, I've called every damn loss except for the Green Bay fucking smackdown.
You're the devil on the shoulder. We know.
I thought for sure the Bucs were going to take the Saints.
Keep them on the line.
But I was pretty wrong.
Hey, we got to read some comments. Stay on the line. Balboa says, G says, tell Dan to get off the Barstool. He's had enough. Psh, unreal. Roman says Barstool Dan is a fucking moron and sounds like a true hater.
Damn.
A true hater.
Low says tell him to drink another one, and then Roman also says who he thinks he is. the Swami take your predictions and stick them up your ass.
We got some guys that are getting in your face, Barstool.
Damn,
They don't like
Barstool.
what you're talking
And they
about.
getting in that ass. They
They
getting in
getting in
that
there,
ass.
bro.
They getting in that ass.
Every time everybody disagrees with me, just like week 1 or against the Bears.
We should.
Yeah, Dan's called every single loss except the Green Bay one.
So you're saying we're
On
going to lose
camera.
against the Rams? That's what you're telling me.
Just to show
No,
we
no,
believe
no,
in
no.
we believe in
Did not
keeping the
say-
turtles alive.
Did not say the Bucs are going to lose against the Rams. What I did say is it doesn't matter what the Bucs do to the Rams, which I think they will win. It will be a close game. It will be a high-scoring game because the Rams doesn't have that defense that they used to have. They have half the offense they used to have. The Bucs can pick it. Tom Brady, Gronk, whatever. Dude, that Saints game is going to hurt this fucking team for the rest of the year.
We saving turtles on camera.
Because what's the Bucs schedule for the rest of the year?
We
You
got
the Rams this week.
yeah,
Bye
we got.
next week. You got Kansas City.
I know the whole schedule.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. No, it's Chiefs next week.
Goodbye.
Then it's a bye week, and then it's the Vikings, and then I think it's the Falcons. Then
Save
it's
the
Detroit,
Turtles.
and then it's the Falcons again.
Save the turtles.
If it's saving the turtles by cutting up the beer things,
Save
that's,
Save
and
the
also
turtles.
if it's a bye week, does that mean that we get to fuck 2 bye bitches at the same time?
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all we do. That's all we do.
That's how I do with a bye week.
That's all we do is
2
buy
bad
bitches.
at the same damn time.
Barstool, damn man, what's your location?
Barstool, where
Same
you
time.
at?
He's
Same
at
time.
McNasty's, man, doing the nasties as
Yeah.
usual. Were you outside?
We had some
You're supposed to be
issues
here.
earlier, and we're
Technical
back on the
difficulties.
prowl. We had to go bail somebody out of jail.
Unreal.
Unreal.
Oh shit!
That's what's happening right here on In Your Face podcast, man. People just getting bailed out of
People
jail.
get bailed
right
out
on
of jail.
Welcome.
St. Pete motherfucking police. Stay doing their job. Haters.
It was a 24-hour bell right down the street.
Yeah.
You would never believe who we had to get out of jail, though. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, well don't mention the name.
I bet I could
Oh,
guess.
No, oh, no.
Beep beep beep.
Does it start with a- does it start with
a G? It was beep 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 beep.
I think it's before he went to McNasty's. All right, so what's the score prediction?
Actually,
What?
we ended up at Toasted after we went to Toasted. Then we got the phone call. We had to go downtown.
Barstool.
What's the score prediction tomorrow?
Barstool. What's the prediction?
I'm going to tell you what. You got two good offenses, 2 struggling defenses, but any team that comes against the Bucs is going to be, a defense that nobody knows is going to stand up.
What we got?
I'm going to go, 23-17 Bucs.
Let's go. I think we're making you a Buccaneers fan after all. All the
23-17
I'm a
Bucks.
Brady fan.
Tom Brady
I'm
fan.
not a fan. Dude, after what, I've been a Brady fan. I love the fact that he came here. I love the fact that Fournette was here. Jones is really just exploding.
Looks like Emmitt Smith, right?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no.
He ain't running like Emmett.
No, he's not.
How is he not running like Emmett? Give me a side-by-side comparison.
Side-by-side comparison, he lost 2 games to the same damn team.
Yeah, but he didn't even get to fucking touch the ball. We ran the ball 3 times the whole game against the Saints last time. Didn't even give him a
So
chance.
I guess he needs to grow a pair of balls and go up to the coaching staff and says, I want the fucking ball.
I mean, a good soldier wouldn't go and get in the general's face like that.
We've had our discussions on Emmett. I still think Barry Smith is still the greatest.
Barry Smith
Barry
was
Smith?
a
Barry
was a-
Sanders or
was a
Emmitt?
good car washer.
Emmett Smith was great. Barry Sanders still the greatest.
You're
But-
right. Emmitt Smith is the greatest.
What?
You're right. Emmitt Smith is the greatest.
All right,
Emmett Sanders?
Emmett Sanders is the best.
No.
all right. Hey, we're gonna wrap this up with you, Barstool. We're gonna go ahead and give our score predictions and wrap up the show. Okay.
You want to call it?
Oh, fuck no. I'm going to stay on this line as long as I want to.
You want to stay on? Okay, well then get it in there.
Hey, Barstool, we need you back in the building so we can really hash some stuff out.
In the building.
Oh, yeah,
We gotta-
absolutely.
You got to check out the show, too. Let us know what you think. Because I think,
Where's Hollywood at?
what's up?
Where's Hollywood at?
He didn't show up
He
today.
popped out, too. You guys probably at the bar
Right.
together buying pussy.
Well, before I do hang out, since Hollywood was a little chicken ass to show up.
Oh, taking shots.
He said Hollywood's chicken ass better show up.
Are the Steelers for real?
Are the Steelers for
Hey,
real?
hey, let's conference call him in Hollywood.
Hey, we're calling Hollywood right now.
Hey.
Stay on the line.
Stay on. Hey, stay on the line.
Stay
Hey,
on
for
the
real.
line.
Stay on the line.
Hey, they for real.
We're
We're
gonna
turning shit up.
we're gonna call Hollywood. Stay on the line.
They for real.
This is gonna get good.
They for real.
Let the beef start.
You don't think they for real?
Who's for real? Steelers?
The Steelers are for real.
Yeah,
The
Steelers.
Steelers is real.
They got a shitty weak ass schedule though, rough. The Bucs would have had the Steelers schedule.
Come on
We'd
now.
be fucking undefeated right now too.
Still. They for real.
Personally, I wouldn't want to see them in the Super Bowl.
They actually for real. They actually for real.
They still haven't beat nobody other than the Ravens. It's the only team they beat that I would say is of great quality.
They did almost lose to Dallas. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Hollywood's not picking up.
He's scared.
They did almost
This is what
lose
we're
to
doing,
Dallas.
man. Should have done this. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
If you almost lose to Dallas, you Atlanta.
Hollywood.
You lose
Hollywood.
Atlanta. You Dallas.
Nah, he hung up. Damn.
You Atlanta.
Hey, I'm gonna try to call him one more time, Dan. Hold on 1 second, all right?
Call him. Hollywood, answer the phone, Hollywood. You should be watching the show, critiquing our craziness. Yeah, he tuned out a long time ago. He said, Brunts in the Bucs? That's not my type of show. We should have naked women behind us right now. I know that there's certain people would disagree with that, but I feel like two topless women behind us the whole time holding up like Bucs are #1 would really make the show.
Hey, where you at?
Would make mine a lot better.
Maybe one there.
Hey, Hollywood.
At least.
What?
Hey, Dad.
Hollywood.
What's up?
Hey, we got Barstool on the other line for you, bro. He says he's got something to say to you about the Steelers.
Chicken ass is what I heard.
What's up? Hollywood. What's up, man? I know you're a Bucs fan, but you're always a lifelong Steelers fan. Yeah. Are you buying into it? Am I buying into it?
Yeah.
They've only played 3 teams with a winning record. Hey, it is what it is.
Oh, shit. He went straight for the jugular.
You guys said, well, how do you think the Steelers are going to do? I go, well, Big Ben's coming back, so we're going to win the division. And everybody laughs.
Unreal.
I mean, they are going to win that fucking division.
I
Barstool.
wouldn't argue with that at all.
Barstool.
Everybody laughed and said, really? How you going to beat Baltimore?
And they
But
whooped
I
them.
would have never predicted the Steelers being 10-0 right now. Well, that's what they're saying. I don't know. They've beaten. You don't want to go undefeated and then go into that, But
You guys
I don't know
hear
what to
this
say.
shit?
Hey,
Listen.
Hollywood, man. Barstool's been talking some mad shit about the Bucs today.
He said he wants you to come to the studio. Say something about, I bet his chicken ass ain't gonna show up. Was it chicken?
Yeah.
I think it's chicken.
Knock him off his Barstool, okay? Wait a minute. Oh, come on, Hollywood. Hollywood, you can see, like, I was watching the Pittsburgh game today. Yeah. I mean, that game was simply in slow motion. Yeah, it took a little bit more time, but even for Big Ben to sit there and be relaxed in the pocket, not have to bust out. Yeah. And right now, I would give my confidence more towards the Steelers than the Bucs.
Hey, if you guys are just tuning in, man, we got Barstool, Dan, and Hollywood battling it out, man. They're fucking in a debate right now, man. So this is gonna be entertaining.
Listen to these men talk football.
I'm
Rationally
gonna release a little
irrational.
secret, Hollywood. What's that? I'm born and raised in Detroit. I followed the line and shit, and we all know where that's gone for us. My number 1 team ever sang, since I was 7 years old, watching Lynn Swan and Franco Harris, Bradshaw, has always been the Steelers. I know. I was there when Jerome Bettis picked up that damn ball and just went and kept on going. And Detroit in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
It's always been my number one team. The Lions is my home team. Tom Brady is my
Lions are
quarterback.
trash. We're gonna smash the Lions.
But I want to see what the Steelers are made of when they actually get.
Well, there's no doubt they can't beat any team in the AFC. Let's face it.
They do have a tough schedule for the next rest of the season.
You know, there's no doubt they can beat any team in the AFC. Without a doubt. There's no one over there that they can beat any team. They already beat Baltimore twice, you know. So there's like nobody over there can beat them.
Yep.
Is it going to be?
I do agree.
Is it Bucs?
I do agree.
Is it
and
Bucs?
Somehow they got a schedule. And I'd love to see Big Ben go.
Yo, check this out. Check this out. Is it?
A neighbor of my
Unreal.
Steelers and the Bucs, really.
Hang up on the niggas.
No, I would rather see the Bucs and the Chiefs. I don't want to see the Steelers and the Bucs.
We got Barstool and Hollywood on the Tyson
I
Jones
want to see the
Jr.
Bucs and the Raiders. Hey, everybody who's in the comments, let us know what Super Bowl you want to see. Bucs versus who? I want Bucs versus Raiders.
Bucs versus Steelers would be cool.
Barstool said Bucs versus Chiefs.
I predicted Bucs versus Steelers like a month ago. I said Bucs versus Steelers.
You want Steel City too?
I said it's Bucs versus Steelers. Hey, I'm predicting right now. Again, Super Bowl, Bucs versus Steelers.
They're all doing it. Bucs versus Steelers.
Yeah. I'm calling Bucs Steelers.
But unfortunately, I think it's going to be the Saints Steelers.
Fuck that.
Bro, you better settle your ass down.
Fuck that.
off your bar stool.
Yeah, for real.
Hang up on this man. Dog shit.
Click.
Dog shit versus chicken shit.
What the fuck?
Yo, King, give me a second, King. The Saints came. We went to the Saints. Yes, I'm saying we because I am a Bucs follower.
Oh, you got the game on.
Went to there.
Oh, flipping
Team
over here.
struggled.
That's how we
Yeah.
do it, bro. That's how we do it over here.
Breeze
In the
comes to
studio.
Raymond James
Kansas
and
City.
Hang tight now.
embarrasses the Bucs.
Yeah.
We lost against two teams, Barstool. You act like we've been beat by everybody. Since this team has came together, we've only lost versus two teams.
You're right.
Now, Bears, we could have and should have won that. And the Saints have embarrassed us both times.
Wait.
That's it.
Why should they have one against the Bears? I called that game.
They should.
Because Tom,
we had everyone injured.
because Tom Brady got bad luck against Nick Foles.
Yes, Nick Foles and the whole team was injured. We only had a broken Mike Evans out there, bro. That game was – we had no one to catch the ball.
Anytime Nick Foles hits the stage, it's bad juju. It's bad
That
juju.
rough in the quarterback was bullshit.
Hey,
That was
Mac,
all bullshit.
nobody called shit on Mac.
I gotta go.
You
You gotta go?
All right.
You gotta go, you said?
Unreal.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the Steelers one other time because I agree with you.
Okay.
Ain't gonna be nothing to talk about.
They have had a soft schedule. I do like it. Big Ben is more comfortable in the pocket.
Tell Hollywood flag on the play.
Was that Waller?
Flag on the
Hey,
player.
Hollywood.
Waller.
Hollywood.
That motherfucker be scoring. So
Glad to
much
have you on the
fantasy
show.
points, it's crazy.
Flag on the play. Where the hell are you? We needed you here to celebrate this destruction of the Carolina Panthers. Also, we never got your prediction on the Rams game. I want to hear your prediction on that one and how many turnovers you see us getting or sacks. Just give me a quick rundown before you
I'm
go.
gonna say something like 27-17.
Bucs?
Yeah.
How many turnovers do we get?
We'll get at least one.
I said 3.
How many sacks?
I'll go 2.5.
I'll say we'll get at least two. At least two.
2 sacks?
So
Yeah,
2 and a forced fumble, but we don't get it back.
All right. Hey, Dan.
Okay.
Dan, you said 23.
Right?
I'll tell you
That's
what,
2.5,
I was pissed off for that game when I sit through the game like I sat there. insane.
Yeah, that's right. We will be live at the game on Monday, too. I'll be going live, man. Make sure y'all come and check me out, man. I got fucking, what, 2.5 thousand views in 34 minutes. All right, hey, we'll see you later, Hollywood.
I'll talk to you again.
All right. Yeah, just hang tight. He'll hang up.
Where's the game at tomorrow night?
What's that?
Where's the game at tomorrow night?
It's here in Tampa. I'm going to it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we wearing the pewter jerseys tomorrow, too.
I'll definitely
You
stick
going,
to
Ron?
that. I'll definitely
You gonna leave if we get blown out again?
The
Damn.
Rams, for some reason, to give the secondary a little bit more to chew on. And the Rams are seeing how the Saints have beaten the Bucs twice. But I'm
Yeah.
still going to take the Bucs on this one.
Yeah, he's got 23-17 Bucks. So
Everybody's picked the Bucs. I don't think the Rams are as good as us on both sides, but I think their defense can.
I'm gonna go 31-17 Bucks.
Jacobs, boy, that man is a hard runner.
28-7.
That's a hard runner.
King.
What's up, Bar?
I think you went 47-13 or 47-20 when you didn't think the Bears could even hang with the Bucs.
I told you that I thought the Bears was a.
If they rematch them, they'll lose.
I was on record for saying that I thought the Bears were going to be an actual game that we could potentially lose.
I'd agree.
I thought they were a team.
I thought we
that
could have lost the
we could
Giants
sleep
game
on.
too. I thought we could have lost the Giants game too, but we pulled it out. And that's the thing though. When it comes to a team that wins the Super Bowl, it's about winning them games where you thought you were gonna fucking lose,
Yep.
right?
So the NFL, like, bro, they were only 1-6. We didn't respect them, and they almost beat
But
the
this
shit out
team
of
is not going to
That's why you never know
any
who
game.
can-
Yeah.
every week
Anything
is
they
different.
think they're going to fucking lose.
Right.
You never know who's gonna-
And that's what the Bears literally winning
The-
that
the
game.
only thing they had-
Lose, they fucking won.
The only thing the Giants had to win from beating us was fucking up a draft spot. You know what I mean? Like that's all they had to win from beating us. Like if they would have beat us, they just fucking up a draft spot.
It's no different from when the Giants winning the Super Bowl. They everybody knew they had no chance of beating the Patriots. And guess what happened?
They
Barstool.
fucking whooped them.
Last thing I want to ask you before you go is for the Bucks, would it be better for them to win their division or going in as the 5th seed playing against the NFC East, which is known to be soft this year? Would it be smarter for us as a team to strategically go for that 5th spot and lock that in, or should we go ahead and make that final push if we can and beat out the Saints for that spot?
You know, that's a hell of a question.
Take that fucking wild card.
And I don't think it's. I can't think of the word right now because I had a few fears, but I think the Bucs are going to have to come through the back door just to make sure they stay on their toes. This is a team that literally thinks that Tom Brady is going to take the whole fucking defense and offense on his shoulders and win a game for him. We all know Tom Brady can, but if the Bucs have to come from underneath to bring it all back
Yep.
and finish it off at Raymond James on
agree.
Super Bowl Sunday,
I agree.
that's the way they're going to do it.
Not only that,
I
but
don't see the Bucs going to the top somehow, knocking off, going in at number 1 seed, home field advantage. I hope to God they come into this playoff season as with no playoff, home playoff.
Last question for you, because I said last one, but this one is name our best player on offense, name our best player on defense, and we'll let you get back to the bar.
Lately, right now, best player on offense, I'm gonna have to split that between Jones and
Tom Brady.
Defense.
Miller.
So
Oh,
Miller
yeah.
and Jones is your favorite offensive player. All right, I'll let you slide with 2 on that one. But what about on defense? Who's our best defensive guy?
Defense, I'm gonna say
JP.
You like JP? Okay. Well,
Yep,
Barstool,
right now.
it's always
I'm
great
gonna have to say
having you on the show.
Sue ain't done shit, and that's a big problem.
Sue ain't done shit. You still don't like Sue. You really hate Sue. I think it goes deeper than
I
that.
never even liked him when he was in Detroit.
Yeah, I think you don't like him because he he didn't do nothing in Detroit that was worth talking about. But
well,
he was.
we had the number one defense in Detroit. But it wasn't because it did have something to do with Sue because they were double teaming Sue right out of college. First year. But when you got Rice and everybody else coming out big, but when Sue left, those same players still stood up and they did it. Sue has done nothing since he's left Detroit. He got run out of Miami, and I swear to God, he's going to be run out of fucking Tampa.
Look, I don't like how you talk about Sue.
Nothing.
That's all wrong. My boy here already said that Sue's going to be the reason we get a fumble next game. Sue's going to have an issue with the Rams. He's going to be inspired.
No.
I think you underestimated Sue's ability. And what's
other than the commentators here and there, Sue is hardly ever. The only time Sue is.
Are you going to let talk about Sue like this on your show?
It's not about the highlight plays. His thing is he aggravates the line.
How much is Sue doing because of me?
He demands personnel. He demands personnel. You have to attribute somebody and extra to him because if you don't,
I agree. Yeah, you got to pay attention to him.
Exactly.
When he was in Detroit,
he demands attention. He demands attention.
Look what he did in Green Bay. The Green Bay game. He dominated that game.
He demands attention.
We all know, dude. We all fell for that one. Even I did. Green Bay is not as good as they would have looked
You
like.
might not see the replays, but the fact that they have to dedicate somebody to him is a big factor.
Yeah, but I don't think he's a factor of a double team anymore.
He's a factor of the maybe not a factor of the double team, but he's a factor of the game plan. Like there has to be.
I think I looked at it 2 weeks ago, even before the ass beating of the Saints.
Okay. So what number? If you had to make a game plan, a top 5 players that you had to look out for, would he be in that?
No.
He would not.
No.
Who?
Absolutely
What is he even talking about? Oh my God!
Sue has the only time Sue is effective is when he's double
Oakland just scored on KC.
Sue has not been double
Oakland just scored on KC, bro.
Damn, I ain't even see
Hey,
that shit.
Oakland just scored on KC 24-17 Oakland right now.
Hey, Derek Carr's
We're live. We're watching this shit,
I
bro.
told my
You know what I'm
homeboy they're
saying,
gonna
man?
spank him again.
I don't know what the hell Dan is talking about
They finna
today, man.
spank
But
him again.
he's shitting on the Bucs a little bit
They
too
finna
much.
spank
You
him
should have been in the
again.
studio, man, doing this shit face.
No. Hey, Brandon, I'm not shit.
I know.
He didn't even tell us who his
Roller?
favorite JB.
Oh my girl got
Hey,
him on her.
I know, Dan.
My girl's
Barstool,
got a beast.
bring your ass in next time.
Yeah, bro, you
Because
gotta do this shit face to face, man. That's why this shit's called In Your Face, man. I'm a little disappointed that you didn't show up today, man.
But listen, you got somebody out of jail, so that shows you a real one. But check this out, real one. We need you in the studio next week after this Rams game and getting us ready for the biggest game of the season versus a Super Bowl champs. We hope you're going to be here for the KC.
It's not gonna be it.
God damn it.
And you know what the cool thing about this site, In Your Face is, I'm all over the place, but I call it right. You guys are Bucs fans. You want to see your Bucs do great. I
Of
literally
course.
love to see the Bucs go.
Of course.
But there's an option. I see more than just the Bucs. Sue does not fit this team. Sue does not do nothing for this team.
Yeah.
Unless he's getting
Barstool Dan may not be.
And that's where we let you go.
That's where we differ.
Barstool Dan may not be a part. May not be a big diehard Bucs fan, I guess. But
Are
he
you
does.
watching these games
but
while
he
you're at
does-
these bars?
But he does call some good stuff. He does call some good stuff, though.
Are
He
you
has
watching
been right
these
on some
games?
stuff.
Hollywood. Look at the stats.
Yeah.
Look at the
He
stats.
thought you was Hollywood.
This year alone,
Are you drinking
Sue
Zima?
has been double teamed less.
He's drinking
He's
Zima.
been double teamed on 18 plays this year.
What's that Sam Seltzer shit?
It's
All right.
my point
What's
is
that
this.
shit, bitch,
It's
you
not
drinking?
about his highlight plays. I said that in the beginning. It's
No.
about the disruption that he causes.
He
He causes disruption.
You get into a boot.
I get you about the highlight play. It's the every down play. Sue is nowhere near as effective as he was in Detroit. Everybody was
He's
considered.
older. He's older.
You know,
He's older.
Sue is nothing on this Bucs defense. He's gotten double teamed 17 times in how many 9 games now?
Right.
In Detroit, he was double teamed every damn play, which brought in
Well,
other
so
players
many
off
blunts
to the
tonight.
side to
I
make
need
their
to
name.
Right.
When he did that,
Cut
they
it
got signed a big contract to Seattle, to Kansas City. Sue
gotta
is
fire Earl
not
out of
being
this.
double teamed anymore because he's nowhere near effective anymore. Yeah, and when he does make a play, he
Yeah, I'll
acts
take
like
it.
an asshole when he does it.
Right. All right. Well, damn, man.
And that whole damn game.
You know, so,
What
Cut
game
off.
it was?
Nah, that's not good, man. He's good people.
In the first 23
Barstool!
Sue got penalized.
Barstool! You gotta stop talking about Sue. Look, come in the show next week or the week that you can. You're booked. We got a seat for you.
Say
And guess
something.
what? All of us are gonna be here again,
Say
and we're
something.
gonna have this same exact conversation.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be face to face, eye to eye, because I want to
Yes.
really read you.
Yes.
I want to know if what you're saying is coming from the
Like
heart.
a poker player. I want to know.
I want to know.
You got
if
that
you're
flush?
saying about what you're saying
You
about
got that
Sue.
flush? You
Hey,
I wanna
bullshit.
know.
Hey, Dan, with that said, man, hey, we're running out of time, though, man. We got to wrap it up, man. Unfortunately, my brother's got to work in the morning, so we got to wrap it up.
Joe Ridland, I'm going to say this last thing.
All right.
And I'll put this out to fucking Sue himself if somehow somebody can play this damn thing to him. Step your fucking game up, dude.
Damn.
All right.
Where's the shots fired button? You got shots fired?
All right. Hey, well, with that said, man, we're gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna wrap things up here in the studio, man. Call tonight.
Hey, have a hell of a time tomorrow night, dude.
Scruffed.
All right, bro. I definitely will, man. We'll
Go
touch
Bucs.
we'll touch base tomorrow too.
Yo, King,
What's up?
love you, brother. I love you, brother.
You too, bro.
Hollywood, we're all good, but I'm the bad news of this damn podcast. I love the Bucs. I love Tom Brady. They got a lot of
You're
work
the
to do,
devil
man.
on the
They got
shoulder.
a lot of work to do.
Hey,
the devil
hey,
on the
Dan, man.
shoulder.
You know we love you coming on the show, man. So you're a big part of this. So we always respect your opinion. Hey, but hey, I'll touch base with you tomorrow before the game.
Adios.
All right, bro. Hey, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey,
Yep.
fire the fucking cannon.
There we go.
Fire the cannon.
Fire the cannon.
Fire
There
the
we go.
motherfuckers.
All right, bro. We'll get you.
All right.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Barstool Dan, man.
Barstool Dan.
You know, good people, man. VP of In Your Face podcast, man. Does a lot of good things for the show, man. A lot of investments and stuff. So he's my right hand man and advisor to the show. So good dude. Transports horses, man. He's in town, man. Out here in St. Pete, man. Hanging out with him last night for a bit. So that's my guy. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. It's been a lot of fun. Don't forget, this is brought to you by BMG, Bartenders Music Group, man. If you need a beat to go with that drink, hit up BMG, Bartenders Music Group. So, you know, we out
Before
here.
you call it,
What's
before you
good?
call it, this game's on. Raiders versus the Chiefs. Who's winning?
I need Raiders to win, man.
Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going Raiders. Fuck Kansas
Raiders.
City.
I fucking way much
So,
prefer to see the Raiders winning.
With
I'm a
that
Gruden
said,
guy.
don't forget, man, you can check out Power P on Friday nights at 8 p.m. with E Montana and Tweet. It's a lot of fun now.
It's a wrap.
Also on there, man, it's like relationship advice and women empowerment and stuff like that.
Go,
But
girl.
we'll be here probably maybe Tuesday night because we'll be at the game tomorrow night watching it live. I'll be going live on my phone. Y'all definitely want to check that out when the Bucs hit the field because it's very exciting now at Raymond James for a night game. So I'll be recording that, be live, talking shit, doing what I normally do. And you can catch us back here every Saturday night at 8 p.m. for the tailgate against Bucs and Chiefs this Saturday night, 8 p.m. So, yeah, it's been fun. Jose.
Rams finna get sparked. I can't believe you just called me Julio. That's racist. That's racist.
You got a white hood behind the hat.
It's all good. It's all
Jose,
good. You know what I'm
Jose.
saying?
My
When
man
you're
Jose.
friends, you can do shit like that, I guess.
That's why I don't smoke like that.
You
I
ain't
be
even
forgetting
smoke.
shit. I know, but still.
Oh, let me hit the pen.
I can't believe it.
Still was sedated as
Oh
hell.
my
Where's
Well,
where'd the energy go?
Jose,
It's not like
Jesus, whatever, man.
Are you even excited to be a Bucs fan
I
anymore?
thought I was supposed to have a nickname. I'm supposed to be
But there it is. It's Julio now.
Work Time J.
How you gonna
J-Dub.
call that
Everybody can
Julio
just
like
call
you
me
about
J.
to do your
Yeah, you just
yard
adding letters to my motherfucking name. My name only got 4 letters to this
He
shit.
is also Julio, so
Jose say he's never coming back on the
I'm
show
never coming
now.
back on this show again. It's racist. I'm never coming back on
Well,
here.
we're glad to have you on. This guy, boy, first crosses.
All right.
Drop
We
a
gotta
like,
go.
drop a like, even though they're racist. It's all good.
Yeah,
Still
drop that
just-
like.
Still just drop a like.
Share it.
All right, hey,
Share
don't
it with
forget to
somebody.
like, share, and follow. Y'all catch
Show
us
it to
back
somebody.
this Saturday.
Show to somebody else.
We're out of here, man.
Show
Fire
it to
the
your
fucking
mama. You
Come
know
chill
she
with
likes
us.
fire the cannons.
We'll be here, I guess.
It's Jose, not Julio.
It's not Julio.
Ritalin.
If it is Julio Jones, I want some of that
King.
money then.
Your boy, Ron Burgundy.
Burgundy in the back,
Drop
Hollywood,
the check.
Barstool Dan,
Another
everybody who's coming
1,200.
through.
You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood.
Stimulus.
I want to see y'all both on the show head to head. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of the bullshit. Unreal. I'm out of here.
I'm out of
Tired
here.
the bullshit.
We out of here. See y'all later.
It's a red light on the ceiling and ain't no heat coming out that bitch.